everybody, welcome back to Starlost Seas. I'm Cryolane, I'm your DM. This is the party, and we are going to play some Dungeons and Dragons.
What?
I think, is that a Squirtle?
It was.
Oh,
No! Oh, Stinky!
Stinky, no!
I don't know if Stinky's ever made an appearance on Starlost.
I don't think so.
Yes. Oh, yes.
in the
There's some background.
Yeah.
He's there. Hi, Stinky. Did you
Yo.
get hit by a Squirtle?
Dango.
Wake you up.
It's Quasi.
Dango.
That's
So,
what Quasi looks like.
Stinky muffin.
that's what
It does
Quasi
kind of
looks
look like a closet.
Oh my god.
Bye, Stinky.
Bye,
Bye,
Stinky.
Stinky.
Last time on Starlost Seas, we started off with the group getting ready to leave Twinktania, all of them reconvening in front of their house as Twink walks up. And Hush reveals that he wants to kill his dad, who we have recently discovered is a celestial sent by Cogdios for some sort of goal, to which we still do not know yet. The group tries their best to sort of talk him down, and he goes through a lot of various existentialisms before you all decide to head out. But before you go to the Kingdom of Gui in Dragonlost, you decide to go back to the city of Fort Dawn so that you can make a stop at the Aeon engine, and so that hopefully you all can get sort of upgrades. Hickory and Doc in particular really want to go due to the previous statement from Fairmont that they believe the swords are made of aerite, the material the engine needs to function. So hoping that the connection can somehow stabilize them in their little weird state of being. You all head to Fort Dawn. Unfortunately, you forget to tell them that you are coming, and they quickly begin to assault you, uncertain of who this airship belongs to and why it is arriving suddenly. Thanks to some quick messaging and very quick thinking on the part of Lotus, actually, you guys do not get shot down. Instead, everybody stands down. You arrive and you are greeted by Marcos, who takes you to the castle, where you meet Lord Drenus, now King Drenus, and you head in. And as Fairmont and Delilah begin preparing the Aeon engine to run, the group kind of splits, Twink staying behind to talk about some political stuff with Lord Drenus, while the rest of you go to a magic shop. You got various items. Dolus purchased, Rod of the Pact Keeper and a weather clock. Annie retroactively purchased a Staff of Charming. Off the top of my head, I'm trying to remember if you guys actually bought anything else.
I got my
I
armor.
bought
Boots of speed.
oil of slipperiness.
Okay.
I'm
So,
fast.
Sick.
So yes.
And then various potions of healing that I know Dolus and Lotus bought. Then, with it all set up and ready to go, you guys stepped out into that courtyard near Delilah's little tower, and you watched as Fairmont triggered the Aeon engine, and it sort of roared to life with this, what to you guys, if you hadn't experienced Martin Dreams, would have been these strange lights and images, but what you recognize now to be screens. Yeah, sorry, twins, that was just weird to you. Oh, and Annie, it was also just weird to you. But each of you ended up putting various things in the Aeon engine, along with bits of aerite. There was enough aerite for Fairmont to do one forging for each of you. Lotus put in Kyle and the Astral Bolt and received a new shiny silver spear called the Astral Calamity. Hush put in his Band of Intellect and his Bloodwell Vial and received the Band of Bloodied Mind. Annie put her hat in and received the Brim of Transmutation. Dolus put his brand new Rod of Pact Keeper in with Talon, his sword scythe. He received a magical sword scythe called the Mana Reaver. Twink, surprising everyone, put in the last of his obsidian die and his ring of shooting stars. And he received an obsidian ring with a single gemstone that the name is the Fate Woven Star. And finally, the twins, specifically Hickory, put in the moment. And the engine did something strange. The light changed from blue to gold, began to heat up and suck in extra air before it finally spit out an upgraded version of the short sword, now dubbed the First Moment. All of you thanked Fairmont for this, and he thanked you all for the opportunity to run the engine and basically experiment. Somewhat disappointed that no one climbed in to test it, but, you know, he can run that test his own some other time. You return to the ship, where Annie triggers the astral path from Fort Dawn to Dragonlost, and you all arrive in the lovely, very humid Dragonlost archipelago. Unlike up in Ubua, where it is now winter, down here it is early summer, so you are immediately beset by high temperatures, clear skies, and the view of the storm wall in the distance. It was a few hours of travel towards the kingdom of Gui, where you all sort of vaguely passed the time. Lotus definitely wasn't a psychopath who speared random creatures as they flew by.
That's not psychopath. That's called fishing.
It is if you return the fish.
No, fishing for sport.
You know. Okay, we'll pass that for this moment. As you guys pulled up on the Kingdom of Gui, you noticed in the distance a number of columns of smoke. Lorelei threw the ship into fast speed. And you all flew in to see this lovely city on the edge of this sort of closed-off lagoon that is currently being attacked by what you all gather to be members of the cult of Starlost. And in particular, Lotus, with your very naturally high perception, you spot in the distance, up near what you believe to be sort of the castle or like head building of Gui, the Nameless, your Starlost copy, who is currently assaulting a number of people, and you take very keen note of her bright, reflective, metallic wings. And that is where we ended our session. We are going to pick up right there as you guys are coming over this like sort of crest of hills with all these tropical trees beneath you and this burning and being attacked city. This is... You guys left Altairi in its state a day ago, and now you are arriving in Gui to a similar state of like there is chaos in the streets, people being attacked, there's houses burning. However, it's much smaller than Altairi. It is massively smaller than Altairi. This is... Realistically, it's not that much bigger than Valorfall, the city that you guys had been in when you met Ahab. Like, it's big, like, it's a big city, but it is nowhere near the levels of Fort Dawn and Tiak, and definitely nowhere near Altairi, considering Altairi is the biggest city on the planet. So the difference between seeing parts of Altairi burn and seeing parts of Gui burn is massive. Like, one burning building is extremely noticeable among the collective, let alone what's happening now, which is a good, like, half of them. And what are you guys gonna do? You are sort of flying in.
Like,
I
over the...
grab Dolus, and I'm just like, I see her.
Huh?
The other me.
Is there a Starlost?
Yes.
Should
Okay.
we let everybody know?
Yes.
Okay, I got it. I'm gonna run back to the middle of the boat.
Okay.
And I'm going to use the Band of Bloodied Mind. And north and south of me, everyone within 90 feet of the boat gets... There's a Starlost in sight! The city's in chaos! Please prepare!
Everybody gets a PA message from Hush, and everyone around. Anyone who's not on top deck is now immediately aware. You guys sort of hear rumbling underneath you as various people. So you definitely woke some people up because, like, the night crew was definitely sleeping, and you have now awoken them with this telepathic message. Your ship
Oh.
gets into overdrive.
I'll look towards Hush and I'll tell him, tell everybody as well that's me, so that they know.
Oh, and it just everybody else's head just, oh no, it's Starlost Lotus!
You say, oh no, it's Starlost Lotus. Eggold at the helm next to Lorelei literally just goes, oh shit! Like, loud and notably audible.
I'm the new PA
For those of you
system.
from way back then, as far as people on the crew, the only two who have seen what the Nameless can do are Eggold and Harmon.
And Eggle died.
Yeah.
Wait, what happened?
Huh?
Eggle died?
No.
Oh, wait, that was a long
Starlost
time
Lotus
ago.
Never mind,
first
never mind.
showed up, she
Okay.
You
killed
were
Eggle.
there.
Yeah, I forgot
Pulse
about
was
that.
there.
I thought you meant he died in the present.
Yeah, he died last session. I forgot to mention.
You're like, the Nameless is here, and he just goes, I'm out.
We forgot one key detail in the recap this time.
Eggold fucking died. Okay. All right. Don't panic. Like, I'm just like,
Everybody,
Dulles
don't
is like,
panic.
what do we do?
We can't take an entire army.
I
But
don't
we
think
should
we
at
could
least
take-
help.
Yes. Oh. Eggold! I start running towards Eggold.
He's kind of like Vietnam flashback staring in this moment. He
Eggold.
shakes himself out of it.
Yeah. You're not going into the fight, are you?
No, hell no.
Great. And I pull out the clock from my bag and I hand it to him. Like, I stuff it into his hands. And I go, this is a clock of skies. It changes the weather. Eggold, the city's on fire. Make it rain.
Puts the clock down and immediately opens the little panel. The actual clock on its face has this lovely little depiction of a person on a park bench with a little lamppost above them. And above it is currently just a clear sky. And Eggold kind of messes with the mechanics, and he turns, and this little dial reveals from a corner of the clock some clouds, and he keeps turning. The clouds just get darker and darker as he rolls, until there is also rain coming with them. He pushes it a little bit further, and there's a little extra rain, and then he starts to see a thunderbolt appear, and he goes, nope, and he just dials it back a little bit. And then he clicks it, and he closes the panel, and he's like, is that how it works?
I don't know. Just keep watch on it.
What?
Just keep an eye on it. And I start like running back to the group.
Okay.
I don't want to have to deal with that.
I'm gonna.
So,
Oh, sorry.
what are we doing? Are we...
Do we prepare for battle, or do we go try to stealthily land? There's multiple ways to go about this.
100%. It is a clear sky, and you are over these hills with a view of the city. Anyone in the city who looks slightly up in your direction will see you plastered. There is no stealth anymore. The ship is revealed.
I thought it was raining.
No,
It
It
hasn't
is not
started
doing
yet.
anything
Oh, I hasn't
yet.
started yet. Might be.
Shit. Twink. What do you think? What do we do?
What were we supposed to do when we got here?
I don't know.
Maya's contact.
Well, yeah, find Maya.
Well, there were people who were expecting us in Gui who can bring us to Maya.
Yeah.
It's not them, is it?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Because that'd be really awkward. Imagine Maya's just in jail and they're like, tell him to come so we can bring him here too.
Alina.
Okay, she just starts casting sending.
You're the
Oh.
best.
Maya, are you in jail?
I'm just saying, it's a thought. Like, what if they use
Yeah,
Maya
no,
to
no.
get us here? Like, and then they're here waiting. They're the ones waiting for us.
Okay.
She's quiet for a few moments while she sends a message as she returns back. Apparently Maya's still in her safe cave somewhere and has no idea that this is happening right now.
Oh.
Oh,
Crap.
all right.
Cryo.
I mean, do we have any idea how many there are? Like, can we see? Like, what's the deal?
Cryo.
I'm gonna attend first to Crow because Crow held a hand.
Oh.
Up. Crow,
I mean,
What do you
it's not that. It's not as important. It's the we had the conversation a while back of I don't know what to do here personally. Like I don't have an idea, but Hush is way smarter than me, and now he's a full 20 intelligence. Would there be a
Full
course of action
genius.
that he might be able to pull? Could I make
you
an
make a
intelligence
quick
check?
intelligence check while I ask Lotus to make a perception check to try and get a bead on how many people are out in the streets.
Oh, oh, oh!
That's a natural 20.
That's a natural 20.
29 on my
My
part.
first intelligence check with a fucking 20.
Nice. There are currently, from what you can see, Lotus, there are groups of like 3 cultists. Like, they sort of squat them up in little groups of 3, sprinkled in several places throughout the city. So you put it together, like 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2. There's probably like somewhere between 30 and 40 cultists among the city attacking various things. And then you can see a number of them up in this like main courtyard with other you. And Lotus, I will also say, as you're inspecting, you definitely do see that other you has definitely noticed you, like, the ship.
I'll
Currently,
share
it's not
that
like-
information with everybody.
Yeah.
25.
Hey, Crow.
Yeah.
That picture's a 2.
No, it's a natural 20.
Hang on.
That's
Brother.
not a 2.
That
No,
picture's a
it's
2.
no, it's because it's up from an angle. Yes.
Okay, I'm like, brother, that picture's
Oh,
a 2.
yeah, I was
No,
like,
no.
Yeah, brother,
it's
that
because
picture's
there's a
two.
wall behind it.
Yeah, that picture's a 2.
Does look like a 2.
I'm
It
sorry,
does.
that-
No.
understand. It's
Two.
a tower, and that's the
It's
top
a
of the
tower, it's a tower.
So,
The better
quick.
picture.
Hush, in your brain, you're like, our options here are we attack from the ship, which makes it so we don't have to go down there with cultists, but then they might just attack the ship back, which might fuck up the ship. You do not know what the process, like what the options are for repairing the ship here in Gui may or may not be.
Mhm.
Then the other option is some of you go down and fight cultists in the street. You don't know how strong they are individually. The only Starlost you guys have fight are like the duplicates and then Axel and Ikora, who all were pretty strong. So groups of 3, you don't know whether these guys are just mooks who you can mow down, like one of you can take, or whether it's going to take like your whole group to fight them.
Okay, Hush would put that out there. Be like, we
I
could.
think he has another option for you.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
I was like,
I
you
just had an idea.
also have the option of all of you go down, go group to group, or all of you go down and just square up with the nameless.
Okay, I put all those on the field. We can do this. if we need to gauge them, I could possibly, if we can get remotely close, I can look into their weaknesses or how resilient they are to gauge a better how well this could go. We don't have a lot of options.
What if we surprise them by looking like them?
I don't think that's an option since we're coming on a flying ship.
Can't we shoot me with the ship?
With the railgun?
There's a lot of people down there.
Eggled in the
What if-
background. I second this.
What if you just catch it and throw it back at the ship?
I don't.
I've
Wait.
seen you do stuff like that before.
There's Starlost version of you.
You make a very fair point. I've never thought about catching the railgun. That's
Please,
really
don't Start
awesome.
thinking about it. Stop thinking about it.
End
I
this
never
thought
thought about
process.
doing that. Everybody just no.
I've never thought about doing that. Good. Don't.
Please don't.
You will die.
I think we should just go down and fight her.
Fight her?
And fight her?
Or she's gonna come here.
But then we risk an entire
I
group
vote
of-
she comes here.
I don't want her
Yeah.
to come here. Like Eggle.
You don't
Eggle,
get
go
a say.
Hey, go to the bottom deck.
You haven't seen the shit that I've seen.
Well, I guess.
If we go
I watched
down
her
to-
break Harmon's back.
If she comes here, it's there. I mean, it's not 100% chance, but there's a good chance she comes alone because she seems like the only one there with wings. Rather than going down there and fighting her amongst her and her allies.
I'll look across. What is she? Because you said that she saw us. What's she doing now? Just give me a continuous play-by-play of what she does, because I am watching her.
Okay. You turn back and you start watching her. She is currently there's this sort of big courtyard. You can't see all the details of it because it's kind of got this overhang. But she is standing at like the front gate of it, basically. And she is staring back at the ship. And she is not making any sort of movements. She is just watching. As you look out at her and she looks back at you, a drop of rain comes down and just funks on your nose. And you have a moment of like, and then you look up and clouds are coming in, like, really quickly. Dolus, you glance up. Everybody, it is going to start raining. It starts to drizzle, and then it just is slowly picking up over the course of the next minute.
Okay.
I say we just go down, if not just to fight her, but to damage control.
If we go down and fight her, all of the cultists will converge on us, and then we're dead.
I didn't say fight her. I said we go down and do damage control.
Yeah, maybe we don't go down with the intention of fighting her, but she will come and fight us. You know how fast Lotus is. She'll be there in less than a minute. Wherever we come down.
Well, if we stay up here, she's gonna come here. We need to make a decision.
That's what we want. That's what we want to happen. I want that to happen.
We want her alone.
Then we wait.
I would rather fight her alone than fight her with 40 cultists of varying strengths.
I'm gonna start scanning as well. Just there's nobody that's making, because she obviously sees us, and I know that you said that cultists, anybody who looks up can see us. Is there anybody who's like, any cultists that are like, hey, look, a ship, let's go fuck
Make
it
another
up?
perception check.
Let's go fuck it up, because that's something they'd be thinking.
Can I also look
Let's
out?
just go up
towards
there
the
into the sky and fuck up that ship.
Dolus, what were you saying?
I also want to look out to the cultists to see if I can see any of them making moves specifically.
You make a perception check too.
Oh, I was gonna ask if I could do that advantage. 24.
24. Okay.
No, you cannot do it at advantage because I'm worse than you. So
Because
it would
I
not
wanna
be.
do it
I would not be
myself.
helping you.
It's not a benefit if Dolus does it.
Fuck, I dropped my die. I don't know where it went.
Well, just consider that a failure, I guess.
Yeah, Dolus or Kay just failed his perception.
I
check.
rolled so bad, I lost my die.
Oh my gosh. Lotus, you've been so like trained on other you.
Wait,
You finally
stop.
have a moment of just like, what is everybody doing? And you glance around. Several of the groups of cultists are not where they were when you looked last, and you're like, what the fuck? And you look down, and a collection of like 9 of them have converged in a spot. And you look down just in time to see one of them clap his hands together and hold them out at the ship.
Hey, so I don't think that they're gonna come up here because those cultists can do magic.
Uh-huh.
And I think they're gonna do some shit in like 2
Yeah.
seconds.
How far away are we?
If you guys
At
see
20.
the city, you can't be like, you can't be more than. Hang on.
I mean,
I don't know,
there's
man.
places with like 30 miles of visibility, my guy. I'm just trying to get a gauge here.
You came over the hills, and unless you are, because of Gui is
And then
in,
how
like,
high are we also needs to be taken into account.
yeah. Well, so if you are looking down at Gui, the only way to see it clearly is to be in the basin it's in. Unless you are looking straight down, because it is in like a closed basin.
Okay.
So how far are
So
we?
you
So yeah, that did.
have to be within like half a mile of the city itself.
Okay, so like 3,000 feet.
Yeah, at most.
I just
I'm
wanna
gonna take my
point
chances
out-
with that magic.
I just want
Okay.
to point out I found my die and it fell off of my table onto the floor onto a nat 20.
You see
for
the
that.
same thing.
Yeah, I don't think that
No.
will help me much, but I just want to
no.
point out that it happened.
There's one cultist
that's
picking his
perfect.
nose.
No, that's perfect.
You see him.
Because Lotus notices the cultists and then turns back and is having that brief moment of like, what do we do? Blah, blah, blah. And you glance down and you look at them holding their hands up and you realize that they're not pointing directly at the ship. They're pointing just above the ship.
Uh-oh.
And
Oh,
you watch as 2 of the cultists like drop next to the one who's holding his hands up. And you look up and there is a little dot above you where the rain is coming down, and you look at the deck of the ship and you realize no rain is coming in that spot. And you look up again and it gets a bit bigger and bigger, and you realize that there is just
assholes.
wall forming.
A wall forming.
Just a wall of water forming above you.
Oh.
Between Dolus and Lotus, with your very high perception checks, I will say you can warn everybody so that
Alina,
everyone
can
is
you
about to
dispel
have
that?
advantage on this saving throw.
Oh, come on.
But yeah, I'm about to say, if I see that, I'm gonna dispel it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just tell me what to, like, if I see
What is the
water
range on
forming.
spell magic?
120 feet, but I can wait until it gets into range.
Well, it's just a spell that's being cast, so you wouldn't be able to actually, because they are casting the spell Tsunami.
Huh?
A spell called Tsunami?
Yeah, I would know that.
It's a wall of water, 300 feet long, 300 feet high, and 50 feet thick.
How far above us is it?
Maybe
cultists are really strong.
maybe like 150 feet, and they're gonna drop it on you.
Again, though, as soon as it's within range, we can dispel it.
Yeah, because it's magical water.
Yeah.
Is dispel magic a reaction?
No.
Can I pick up Twink?
I'm gonna hold my action until it's in range. I'll just hold my action until it's in range.
It's
I
gonna hit
literally
us
just
before.
said there is enough time for the birds to warn you, so you have advantage on a save. This is not time for an action. You do not have time to cast another spell.
What's the
Your
save?
time, if you wanted to try and counterspell, was when you saw them clearly casting a spell at your ship.
Oh yeah, okay. With my 60 feet of counterspell. Okay, cool.
What save are we making?
It is a strength save.
Oh, cool, I'm good at those.
Oh, actually,
Actually,
Oh,
maybe.
I'm really glad I'm good at those.
Sucks.
And by
Oh,
really
it doesn't
good
suck.
at those,
Oh, it might
I'm-
suck.
Okay.
That's cocked.
Okay.
That's a straight roll, so that's a straight 19.
Nice. All right.
18.
Save of 20.
It's not a save of 20.
Thank
It's a save
God.
of 22. No.
Fuck.
I
No.
rolled a 19 minus
who rolled
1.
15 or higher? One.
Not one with advantage?
With advantage?
With
You
advantage.
rolled
Wait,
two
what?
nat ones? Oh my
Oh.
god.
Oh, pulse.
Bro has weighted dice.
It's okay. It'll just freeze on.
It's even worse.
Yeah.
So, let me roll real quick. There is damage that comes with this. This is the wrong die.
Oh, God damn it. It has to be the creature. No.
Oh, hang on, I rolled the wrong one again, and I accidentally used the D100s button on D&D Beyond, and then it rolled a stupid amount of damage, and I was like, that's wrong. That is definitely wrong. All right. So, those of you who succeeded will take half of this, but I just rolled 32 bludgeoning damage. So that'll be halfened to 16 for those who succeeded.
Ouch.
How far away is that like circle of cultists from us?
Like half a mile.
They're like half a mile away. Okay.
Yeah. But I will say there is another thing that comes with Wall of Water, or not Wall of Water, with Tsunami.
Tsunami.
A tsunami.
Oh. It pushes us.
If you are those caught in it, each turn you are forced 50 feet away from its point of origin.
Even on success?
On anything. If you get caught in the wall, you are automatically forced 50 feet.
You roll a save for the ship?
So, all of you are going to get shoved to the side of the ship, and I will now like to ask you all to make dex saves.
Awesome.
Okay, I'm better at those.
I don't think I can reason a
Cuss.
strength save for this one, I'll be honest. See ya, boys.
I'm gonna
Again,
use a
the
luck
save is the
point.
same. It's just 15.
Well, I didn't get
Okay.
that.
It's how much?
15.
Oh, meets beats.
Beats,
I use a luck point and I got to 15.
All my bad luck's gone. All of it.
Oh, okay.
Who rolled
That's
15
how- that's
or
how that
under?
works.
I rolled
Roll
exactly
under
15.
What? I also did.
Okay, so everyone saved?
No.
No. Me and Noah
Ian
rolled
and-
under 15.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That was my
Oh.
misspeaking. I meant to say over 15. But yeah, so you guys, this huge thing of water comes crashing down. Several people get shoved aside. I should roll actually real quick for other people. Oh, wait, Eggled's fine. Okay, so quickly as this water comes crashing down, several of you get like slammed into the banisters on the side of the ship or shoved into the mast or thing as it's just washed over you. Twink gets sort of upwelled in a thing of water into Hickory, and the two of you go over the side.
That's fine. As we're careening off, I'm gonna say that like on that womp, I kind of like wrap around because I mean your natural reaction is to come inward on
Yeah, you can
something
grab
that hits
Twink.
you.
That's fine.
Yeah, and then just the second that I'm like, there is no longer shit under me. Wing boots. Oh fuck! They don't work when I'm wet, do they?
Dude, is
Why
that a
would they
thing?
not?
Where did this come from?
No. Okay, sorry.
Oh,
that
I
was
think because wings.
No, we talked
they work
about this.
fine.
It was that it wasn't that they didn't work. It was that they don't negate swimming.
So you don't gain a flying speed, you would still be swimming even though you
yeah.
have them.
I see.
Got it. But yeah, so you
They don't work
go
while you're
tumbling off. Lotus,
Fine
next
rain.
to you, you'd notice in the moment with your passive, as everything is immediately going thrown over. Alina goes over also.
With my 24 in Dex, can I, or to my Dex save, am I able to grab her in some form? Can I fail? I could grab her.
I'd say if you choose to fail and go over, you could easily catch her.
Okay.
Like, if you let the water carry you over the side of the ship, you could easily just catch Alina as she's falling.
Would I? Okay. Here's my second question. That was a tsunami. Are my wings wet?
Your wings are wet.
Do I see that Alina went over?
Make a perception check for you.
But also, she's falling at like a
17.
crazy rate. That's a hairdryer, bro.
17.
17. I will say you do not realize immediately that she went over. You would not immediately process it.
All right.
I mean,
Man, guys, that was a hell of a tsunami. Just like wiping the hair out of my face. I've got nothing to worry about right now.
Yeah, Hickory and Twink go off the edge, and like for a second, it's just like, ah! All right. Are we good?
She's in the
Are we
water
good?
being a
Twinkie,
fucking
you good?
dolphin.
I want a little bit more clarification. Is the tsunami, like, is there just
So
water?
there
on-
is still water coming across the ship. It is 300 feet of water pouring.
Okay.
So I will, Twink will have a moment to collect himself and probably try and dispel it in a moment. Like, we're just dealing with the people who fell off, like, in the instant of reaction.
How high up was the ship?
Like
You're
straight
half a
off the
mile
ground.
away, sort of, you gotta be, like, at least 1,000 feet off the ground.
Am I able to? Because I just want clarification, so I'm not just tumbling both myself and Alina into death. Am I able to fail my deck save, grab Alina, shake the water off in the middle, and in the middle of falling and not hit the ground?
There is, in fact, because of how fast you fall in D&D, there would be enough time if you can get a turn, quote unquote, of time out of the tsunami, you could dry off and catch yourself.
Okay, I'll risk it then.
Okay. So yeah. So the water hits, Hick and Twink go over, Alina goes over, the rest of you all sort of like lock down or smack into various things and don't go over, except Lotus, who would be on, but as she sees Alina tumbling off, just kind of tucks her wings and lets the current carry her over the side to grab Alina. Now, at this point, if any of you have any actions you want to use, you are all still, like, being smacked by a large amount of water that's falling on you. But if you have spells or actions or anything, now is a moment.
I'd like to create food and water to make more water on the ship.
No, just no. Okay, create so much bread it soaks all the water up.
Wall of water, wall of bread. Hey, anybody got a fushigi? Not a fushigi. What is it
How
called?
far did we fall before I was caught by Hickory?
Fushigi's the ball.
I caught
Hick-
you instantly.
yeah,
but-
like,
Right,
you
so-
and Hick were pushed into each other and went over, like, together.
Correct. So did the full 500 feet of things happen before the boost activated, or did they activate right off the edge?
Good question.
Because a round is 500 feet. So we're either 500 feet below the ship at this point,
ShamWow.
or we're right next to it.
I'm gonna say you are just under the ship when the boots trigger.
Okay. Then I will definitely dispel the wall.
All right. So, what level dispel magic are you using?
We'll throw a 4 at it.
I need you to roll.
Yeah. I figured.
Come on.
All right, let's see.
While he's doing that, you said 2 of the cultists fell while they were casting that?
I'm
Mhm.
assuming they're combining magic.
Well, yeah, but like, why do they fall? Like, are they like
Overexertion?
using their life force?
Probably. That
That's
was,
Might
that
be
was
an
like
Archibald
even
situation.
it's like a big level spell.
Is it?
I think it's
By
at
the way,
least 7th.
I'm using my action to shake off and try and go under Alina.
Okay. Ian's going for the roll.
19, 15 plus 4.
That is just enough.
Wait,
because
this
it's
my
just a level
spellcasting
spell.
ability is my modifier, right? So
Yes.
it's a plus 4. Okay, yeah, then 15 plus 4.
So that is just enough to dispel the water, because it is an 8th level spell. So you rolled just high enough. So Twig, in the midst of everything, as water is like rushing over you and Hickory grabs you, you kind of swoosh your hand over, and the water, almost as your hand like swipes, almost like windshield wipes it out of existence ahead of you, and then it just back into rain.
But not
Lotus.
only that, Hickory, you do notice that as he does it, part of it kind of like absorbs into his body.
Ooh.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Hey, Lotus, you use your action to sort of shake your wings off as you go tumbling, and then you get them like just dry enough that you feel them catching the air as this water is rushing up to meet you. You spread them, and you just pull there is a lot of G's that you put into this turn as you like pull out of this fall. Like, Alina definitely screams in your arms as you like pull just an absolute J shape, and then you are gliding like 100 feet over this water. Like, you pull back up and out of it.
All right, back on the ship. Like,
Everybody else on the ship is like picking themselves up and is like, holy shit. The only two people who just were not rocked by that whatsoever was Eggold, who rolled a nat 20 and grabbed onto Lorelei, and Lorelei, because she's Lorelei.
Yeah.
I'm gonna while the water has dispersed, quick another PA system. Just, is everyone on the boat okay? In case people are drowning under deck.
Yeah, don't worry about the people not on the boat.
You immediately get a message from someone just like, is everyone on the boat?
I was kind of everybody around within 90 feet, but definitely not the people on the boat.
I'm like, the people who went off are definitely far enough away that they do not get the PA. So like, Hickory, you kind of like balance in flight, holding Twink, and then you look down and you see Lotus flapping upwards back towards you.
Nobody's drowning.
Lotus!
I'm fine.
Okay.
As the water goes away, as we're all like getting our shit rocked, I immediately go and look where the Nameless was to see if they were using this as like a distraction to like come at us or something like that.
You look to where you know the Nameless is, and you still see just the silhouette of a bird girl standing there watching.
Don't mind me, just watching.
Twink,
Cool.
what the hell was that?
It looked like a wall of water.
Not that! I mean, that kind of, but why did it go in you?
I dispelled it.
That's not how dispelling works!
Obviously, you don't know how dispelling works.
I have dispel magic!
Well, you're not good at it then.
I'm gonna bonus action second wind.
I'm gonna run downstairs.
Everybody on this
You
boat is
second
full
wind
of
as Hickory
crap.
kind of just buzzes up to the top, and then Lotus just vroom after and lands. Only
Did
just like
anyone
a wet
else?
cat.
Did anyone else fall off? That we notice?
That we care about.
Yeah, who?
That
Can we
we
take a quick
notice.
assessment of the top deck?
If you all take a good 30 seconds to assess
Harmon
the
is
top
gone.
deck, you don't see Harmon.
It's a good thing it flies.
Nothing is new.
This barrel flies.
Everybody
Right, wheelchair.
seems to be still on the top deck. You look and you see Felix pulling Frankie up, he almost went over. And then you see Lachlan has Kaeda under one arm and was like holding on to part of the ship.
Let's go, Kaeda W.
Kaeda W.
Did all of the water just disperse, or did it all fall and it stopped pouring?
It all just went like you were in water still. The tidal wave, the tsunami was still on you, and then it was gone.
Okay, I thought the boat was like filling up, and I was about to go like start pulling water out. But we're good.
That's why I didn't
Everybody
like
is
that.
still
The water's
fucking
gone.
soaked, except for Lotus, who shook off and then kind of air dried.
Can I also shake off?
I mean, yeah, you can all shake off if you want.
I'm cool.
Cool.
Oh, she's
I am
happy.
looking out as we're
Moisturize.
shaking off to see if anyone else is starting to cast more thingies like that.
I was about to say the same.
While I ask the group if we should still just keep waiting, or
Uh,
I think if we wait, we're gonna get blasted.
You should not keep waiting.
yeah.
I think we just get out of here.
What's up, Ray?
Leave?
Oh, hold on, Ray. What were you gonna say?
I was going to suggest to Alina, like, you made an air elemental before. Maybe, like, if that were to happen again, the air elemental can kind of fly.
That's smart. I'll do that. If the next time I'm tumbling from thousands of feet in the air off of an airship that got hit by a tsunami.
Valid.
So you mentioned that the rain was parted by the tsunami above us. Like there was like a part where like is rain still falling over the city of Gui, or
Rain is still falling everywhere. That
Okay.
was just like the flavor
There was-
of the
okay,
tsunami.
okay, I
It
see, I see.
resealed.
I was just like, you can't do this. I finally bought your stupid fucking clock, and now you're making it not work.
See if I ever fucking buy anything again, Cryo.
And this time he's like, I'll give you a Vorpal sword for 3 gold, and you're like, fuck off.
It's probably a copy. It doesn't
Yeah.
actually work.
I'll use that sword one time, and the first time I hit someone, it shatters. And it's like,
Or-
their
or-
armor.
Or it was enchanted backwards or something, so when you kill someone, your
You
head
smack
chopped
them and the
off.
sword comes back and catches you.
Okay. So, do we know? Do we? Actually, no, we don't know. I don't know what. I don't know what
where
to
go,
do.
bro.
We're leaving.
Uh,
We're leaving. Turn the ship. Get the fuck out. We're leaving. Fuck that city. We don't need anything in that city.
Maya,
Maya's not in that city.
you don't know that. Where's Maya?
She said she wasn't in the fucking city.
But we don't know where she is, and the people who know where
It's
she
not
is
in
are
the
in
city, so let's go look other places.
Oh my god. Okay.
That city is
Oh,
gone.
I-
Whoever's there's
Dixon
dead.
Hat at the helm is just like, so we're saying goodbye to the capital of Dragonlost.
It's gone. Goodbye.
Just turning the wheel slowly.
Can someone
I quit.
ask Maya where she is?
Alina's like, Alita's
Specifically.
prestoing her book dry and is like, hang on.
Hey, hang on. Don't we have a bunch of, mind reading interceptions that have happened in the course of our adventure?
Do we?
Hello.
Do you want me to send a message?
Send,
We have
send.
to leave
Yes.
or do we have
Send.
to do a thing.
They already know we're here. Send.
Sends.
And maybe if we leave, they'll follow us, which is not a good thing for us, but a good thing for the kingdom of Gui.
Lotus, can you point her out to me? I can't. Which one is she?
That one.
That
Point her out to me. Point
Add the
City.
Lotus in the
That
distance.
one.
I'm going to spend the sorcery point.
I told the group, sending another message to Maya. She doesn't know exactly where she is for her own safety. If you guys got situated, she could send someone to find you, but you can't go straight to her. Also, as the birds are like looking out and keeping an eye on those cultists. Number one, the cultists who are casting at the ship are not the same as the ones who are with the Nameless. Just to clarify, they're like further down in the city away from like the capital. And two, there were 6. 2 of them collapsed, died. You don't know. They fell when that spell was cast. And 2 more are about to also fall. So the birds are about to see that. And so we're going to get back into the moment. So yeah, so you guys are all still, you've confirmed no one fell to their deaths off the side of the ship.
Yay.
All right, cool. I am going to state that I am now in a state of awareness where I will be waiting for any moment to use Dispel Magic.
Okay, you are holding your action to dispel magic. Got
I
it.
say over to Lotus after like she points out unnamed or whatever. I can't remember. I'm sorry.
The
The
nameless.
name.
The nameless. That's what it is. The
It's been said,
unnamed.
like 6 times this
No, I
session.
was close enough. Eat one.
No, you said the opposite. It was not close enough. You said the
Nameless.
exact opposite word.
What is it? Unnamed, nameless. Anyway, I go over and I go. I don't. Looking at her, I don't think that your new weapon's gonna be that effective against her.
What do you mean?
She can't. She's. In terms of, she's resistant to lightning and thunder, and can't really be affected by many conditions. Or any.
You know that. You could just say it. You share
Yeah.
this information. It's not like you're
Yeah.
in the middle of combat.
Yeah, no, I just say it like in a way that's like immune to all conditions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the nameless Hush gathers at one glance with the band of bloodied mind that she's resistant to thunder and lightning and is immune to all conditions.
Great. Does she have any weaknesses?
Nope.
Fuck.
No
I mean, you
weaknesses.
can still beat her up. You can still beat like.
She's
Her
weak
weakness
to-
is death.
Weakness to these.
Okay.
We should go.
Twink, you're on guard, and you notice that a part of water on the ship stops raining. You look up, and you see another slab of water forming above you, and you kind of just have like a "oh fuck no" like moment.
Just to be clear, how fast are we traveling?
You are not currently traveling.
What? Huh?
You flew in, and you're trying to decide what to do. Are you
I
leaving?
said to turn and get out of there. I thought
We
Lorelai
did
had
say
already
bail.
started turning before I
And
disconnected.
The entire group was like, no. And the entire group.
I'm on board for leaving.
I'm on board.
Yeah, we should.
I could have assumed we were flying this whole fucking time. I didn't know the ship just stopped in midair.
We are all on board, and if
thought
we
we were
don't leave, we're
traveling
not
at
gonna
some
be on board.
speed.
Yeah. We're leaving.
Both
Okay.
of us were not on board a few minutes ago.
Yeah. I'm like, a lot of the group was not down to just leave, so the ship did not just leave.
Yeah.
I mean, on the ship, on board.
No, yeah. Go.
Go.
With the group now convened on the idea of leaving, Lorelai punches it.
Because I
Fuck
don't
your
think there's
tsunami!
any chance a fucking wall of water keeps up with the airship.
I was gonna say, Twink can save your dispel magic. This tsunami just pours into the spot where the ship was. It is now that you guys are not inside of it, is a massive amount of water.
Which does that water fall down towards the city and put out some fires?
It would fall down into the basin away from the city because you guys were not directly above the city.
I was
Let's
hoping
get
there was like
directly
one. Guy,
above the city and let them try that again.
I was hoping there was like one guy who was standing there like, man, I wish we had some water.
Dude, okay. This is another thing because it's not specified. Cryo. For the Clock of Skies, when it says once per day, it may be used to change the weather within a 10-mile radius for up to an hour. When that is activated, does it remain in that 10-mile radius, or is it a 10-mile radius centered on the clock as it's
It
moving?
is centered on the clock. That is my. That is
As
my.
we're
So
flying
that 10
away?
miles is following us.
Fucking
Yeah.
frisbee that shit.
No, don't throw away the clock.
You're God.
No!
I'll keep up the rain until I believe we're 10 miles away from Gui, and then turn it off. But I'll allow the rain to keep falling over the city.
You guys punch it and whip the ship out of there as it's flying away. Looking back, I mean, if you look at the cultists, 2 more of them had dropped as that tsunami cast, and the remaining 2, like, kind of give up their pursuit of you, it seems. And Lotus, you look up to the Nameless, and as you guys turn to fly away, you see her just turn back and walk back into that courtyard, like...
She just kind of, like,
pursuing.
teeters around, and then... All right.
There they go.
The ship flies through the rain for a few minutes until Dolus adjusts the clock, and then after a short while, the rain stops and the clear sky returns as Dolus stops the clock.
No, that's my job.
You all have sort of a moment as the skies start to clear. You look back, the columns of smoke are far, far away in the distance now, just sort of on the horizon. The ship is wet all over. Several of you are still wet all over.
Well,
We need to find some kind of landmark. Something that we could describe to Maya, that they know where we are.
right, but Maya doesn't know where she is either.
Does
send
not matter.
somebody to come
Maya
find
said
us.
she'd send someone to get us. But she has to know where to send them.
Well, she didn't, because I don't think she's in contact with them, because she said that they would be waiting for us in Gui.
She
to
she
take them.
just now
said
with the
this.
last
Oh,
message
she just said that? Oh,
mentioned-
never mind. Sorry, I didn't
She
catch that.
said she can't tell you where to go, but if you can find some place, she can send people to get you.
My bad. Retcon that. I didn't say that. Okay, let's find a landmark.
Ooh, complete 180. I have not spent a lot of time here. If only someone had.
Who are you talking about?
Who are you talking about?
I was hoping maybe someone on this ship would be from Dragonlost.
Oh.
PA system.
that
Is
is
anyone from
logical.
Dragonlost?
You're like, is anyone from Dragonlost? A crate nearby opens.
Harmon?
No way.
Hello!
Armin, you're from Dragonlost?
No!
I tapped in his head,
No,
we're good.
No. I wanted to see if anyone here was.
Oh.
And I closed the crate.
No!
Oh, okay.
No,
No,
I'll leave it
I'm the
open.
driver in here.
Wait,
No,
wait.
I'll leave it open.
Oh. Hey, Harmon.
Hello!
Do you remember a person named Raiden?
Raiden. Oh, nice kid. Yeah. He had a little sweetheart.
Are you guys friends?
Yeah.
Do you want to see him again?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'll tell you whenever that happens.
Okay, thank you. He closed again.
Lorelai,
you.
have you spent any time in Dragonlost where you know anything other than the kingdom itself?
The last time I was down here in Dragonlost was like 70 years ago, and I got really tanked, and I woke up in a hotel, which had nothing to do with geography, so no.
Okay, so maybe we just keep flying until
And
we see
look for
something
something.
noticeable. Something notable.
Give me a cardinal direction you guys want to go.
Which way did we come from?
You came from the northeast.
Okay. Let's go northwest.
Yeah, that would make sense in terms
You're
of us
making
getting the fuck out of there.
Yeah,
That's true.
If
You
we
just
go
whip-
northwest, we're gonna start hitting the normal ass ocean again.
that's fine.
If you go far
Oh,
enough,
we can follow
then
the
yeah.
coast though. Yeah.
Well, yeah, we're hoping we find something before then. If we find open ass ocean again, we turn around.
We have gone too. If you get back to the ocean, you have gone too far.
I'm just consulting
just
the map behind me at
generally-
this point.
generally the rule with anything, if you keep walking enough that you find the ocean, turn around.
I mean, can't
So-
we send a message to Maya? Ask
We
him
did.
if there's anything nearby Gui
Oh.
that she would know of the landmark.
I don't think
Rather
it's a
than
good
us
idea.
just going and finding something.
That's not up to me. Don't you have a spoon?
I've used
Have
it
you-
today.
I've never met Maya. It's Annalena.
Okay.
Sorry.
Sends a message.
Nearby Gui landmarks.
As soon as I meet
Yeah,
her,
just
there'll be
Google.
more.
Google Maps Gui landmarks. Is there actually wait before Elena sends it? Don't we have a map? Do we? Does anyone at any point in our journey buy a world map?
I know you
We're on
guys
a
bought a
ship.
map of Yubua when you were still there.
Yeah.
We don't have.
You-
Does
You know that
Lorelai have a
Lorelai
world
has
map? Yeah. Can I go to Lorelai's quarters with her permission and check the world map? Oh wow! Check the world map to see if there's any like dotted like little like places nearby.
So you go real quick to check the world map. And as you are checking it, let me double check. So it's got Gui listed.
Oh.
You find that really quickly. Not too far from Gui to the direct north, on like a bigger island, you see another like city listed called Motolala.
Okay.
And then you see another one further down south that is listed as Tika Nui.
Okay.
Way south, you see a place called the Dragon's Head. And not too far southwest of Gui, there is a place that is listed just as the Heart.
So the heart is like the closest one.
The Heart or Motolala are the closest.
I'll tell that to the group. Just so the closest named areas nearby us that we could use as landmarks are Motolala to the north and the Heart to the southwest.
All right. Is either of those on this island?
The island that the kingdom of Gui is
They are
on?
not. They are
No.
far. They are far off. Like island-wise, they are far off.
So do we want to go to one of those places, or just fly off and see if we can find something nearer?
I feel like we should maybe not leave this island. But maybe
this
we
island's really
should.
small.
Yeah, I will say this island is relatively small. Like it is. You guys have already left the island if you have flown like a good distance away. Like if you've been flying for
it's
several
just like one of the
minutes, you
smaller
are
islands.
away from the island.
So logically, we would be closest to Motolala because we did fly northwest.
True.
You're about like at a midpoint between them. If you turn left, you're gonna go towards the Heart. If you turn right, you're gonna go towards Motolala.
So I don't think it matters what we choose because there's really no difference in terms of what we know about either.
Yep.
Motolala.
Yeah, I will say it's listed on the map. Motolala is at least a city, it seems.
Motolala.
The Heart is just a place.
The Heart
like a-
sounds a lot cooler, but Motolala makes more sense.
Oh, was the heart the Nexus?
No, the Nexus was to the north. To the
It's on the map.
northeast. Yeah. The Heart is to the west southwest.
The Heart sounds so much more cool.
So yeah, so you guys turn towards Motolala. And a message comes through. Like the sending is sent from Alina, who's like, we are like Gui was awash. It is under attack. We left. We're going to Motolala. And after a few seconds, she comes back. She said, "Oh, Okay. Be on your best behavior. Don't mind Kiri. He's just like that. I don't know what that means.
I have a feeling we're gonna get along.
Does
Yeah,
that
you
mean
also is
she-
what I would describe as just like that.
What'd
does
you
that
say,
mean
Ray?
She has somebody who's gonna meet us there, or like.
I
It
assume that's the
seems
plan.
like it. Yeah, she said, okay, good, so I'd hope so.
12, 13, 14. With 10 words left, she would say, I'll send someone for you.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank God.
I'm like, for me to clarify to you guys, she has enough words to specify. She'll send someone for you.
Onward.
All right.
Onward. It's like a good 40 minutes of flight. All of you take time to sort of dry off.
Can we get a short rest? Can we slow down slightly so there's a 20 more minutes in that flight and we
Yeah.
can take a short rest?
Yeah, you can slow down a bit so that there's a short rest. You can all
Okay.
hit your short rest button.
Does that mean I can do my thing?
Oh, you want to try and do your thing now?
I want to try and do my thing now.
Sure. Go bonkers.
All right, great. I hadn't really thought about casting a spell for it. I was just gonna kind of reach out and talk, but hey, you know. Sorry, hang on. I'm also regaining health. There we go. So yeah, I guess in the interlude, Hickory goes below deck for a little bit and resummons the first moment, and she's just kind of like sitting there on the bed staring at it, and she just goes, "Meridian, is this helping at all? Is it making it worse? We thought that it would bring us back onto the same plane, but it looks like we're still the way we are."
It's all quiet, kind of like creak of the ship happening around you, the sounds of air and everything, and then it all the sound stops as you've adjusted to. And sitting on the cot opposite of you is Doc. And in first your brain, you're like, oh, okay, Meridian, you look like Doc and everything. And then Doc is like, Hick?
Doc?
Oh.
Wait. What?
And then sort of sitting suddenly in the little hall, like between you both, is is Twink. Hi.
Normally we can't get both of us here.
Okay.
Wait.
Well, now
wait,
you're both here.
What happened?
Am I supposed to fucking know?
I don't know. Did you feel a change? The swords are different now.
Why would I know? We like gestures.
Because you're Meridian?
Was it that easy? Was it like I tried? I picked the angry one and then I acted angry. Is that not enough?
They usually stop in time when you show up. But it was a good impression.
Don't patronize me.
I'm not patronizing you.
What did you do to my hands?
We put them in the Aeon engine. I think we made them better.
Give.
She like reaches out and she knows that they phase through him normally.
Meridian takes the moment from you.
Oh,
Oh.
we fixed them?
Okay, it's been fun, and then Meridian just vanishes. But the moment stays, and then it falls to the floor as time starts again. And there's like a moment of like, what the fuck? As Doc is gone and Meridian is gone, and the moment is just on the floor, and then all of a sudden time stops again. And Doc is back. And Twink is there just tapping his foot. Just, it didn't work.
Well, you can touch it now.
I don't want to touch it. I want to take it and put it back. Touching it doesn't help me.
Does that mean we need to bring him back?
I guess. Yeah.
How do we get to where you go?
I don't know. I don't know where it is in the concept of where. Where is weird. I'm better at when. I don't know if better is the word you'd use to describe it, but I think I'm good at it.
When is it?
Oh, it's not any when.
How do we get to not any when?
I don't know. Stop being a when.
Are you implying we have to die?
No, dying is a when. Dying is just in your future.
Okay.
Just stop being in time.
Can we do that?
I don't know. Can you?
I think this is the closest we really get. Well, wait.
See, I used to do it all the time.
Yeah, there you go.
It's not funny. I used to do it all the time, and now I'm stuck. I don't like it.
Right.
I don't know how many times I have to tell you I don't like this.
We're trying to fix it because we don't like being separate.
You're not separate. You're together all the time. Time.
But we're not. We're on completely different planes of existence.
No, you're on the same plane. Just in different timelines.
What?
Yeah.
The understanding we had is that one of us went to where, like, Corey and stuff go, like the dream area and stuff.
I mean, that's where your, like, head is, I guess.
So we have to merge timelines again to get us in the same spot.
I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know how you fix this. Stop asking me like I'm gonna give you answers. I don't know. Fix me.
I'm trying.
Apparently not very hard. I like being the angry one. I get why he does this.
Meridian, we're trying to fix the swords, and we thought that putting them into the Aeon engine, because they seem to be made of some material like Aerite, would make them stronger and maybe be able to allow them to go back. But it seems like all it really did was make the metal glass.
Poke. Poke, 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 poke.
The sword, poking the sword.
Yeah. Nothing's happening, poking it.
We're not sure. We have the smartest people we know thinking on it, and so far, they don't really know what to do with it.
Because you're all stupid little third-dimensional beings. You just don't think in the right fold. That's why I don't like being stuck down here with you. I'm used to thinking in a lot more dimensions.
Yeah. Well, what if you look? Is there some path where we figure out how to put him back?
I can't see what happens to the swords. I can't. I can only see in your local future.
Right.
Or in weird stuff that's not related.
I guess. I don't know.
I can tell you who wins a kickball game 10,000 years from now. His name is...
It's good to know the planet's still around in 10,000 years.
I didn't say it was this planet.
Oh. Okay.
See? Too small. Thinking too small. Like, taps you on the head. Dum, dum.
So our only real solution is to yank one of us from whatever timeline they've been thrown into and can't seem to ever remember, or somehow find a way to just completely step out of time and return the hands.
What do you mean, yank from time? You're in the same place. You're in the same spot.
But we want to be in the same spot in the same timeline again. There were two of us.
Yeah, and there are. And one of you is sitting there, just not in this flow.
And we want to, but that's what I'm saying. We want to.
It has nothing to do with the sword. Stop worrying about that. I don't care about you. I don't care about you. Or you and not being you and being other places. I want to go back to not existing like this.
We're trying to fix it. We made
Try.
a step.
You're not trying to fix me. You're trying to fix you. And I hate to break it to you, but one of us, at a glance, from everything I've seen and how everyone's reacting, is more important.
Right. We'll try and find some way to step out of the fold then. If we can get the swords back on their own, then maybe everything gets fixed. But clearly, we can't do anything to the swords to help you. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, you know. And then just time starts again.
Honestly, yeah, Hick just kind of slumps back and is kind of just defeated.
Did you say defeated?
Yeah.
Okay, it cut out a little bit, so it kind
Oh,
of sounded
my
like you
bad.
said Hickory is kind of just mid.
I'm sure she's feeling pretty mid. As you guys fly along, Lorelei lowers you closer to the water. Still flying, but that explains why you're going slower, A, and it also lets you sort of not just fly up on people. And you guys get the bosun whistle that indicates you are pulling up on a port as you arrive at Motala. As you come around a corner, you see another sort of tropical city laid out before you. But you notice immediately a big difference between Gui and this one is like half of this city is in water. It is like on stilts built into water. And then it leads into sort of these shorter, shallower islands that are here in this area. So there aren't the big hills that Gui has. It's all built kind of on sandbars and low-lying things. There are a few ships actually here in port, like one or two ships the style that you guys expected to see, like Tiak or the like. You also see lots of longboats and stuff. A few of them are rowing not too far from you as you kind of come out around an island and can get view on the city. And immediately you see some people in the ships being like, oh, like pointing, like, holy shit. And then your ship lowers and booms into water again.
So now we have to find whoever Maya sent.
Should we just stay put? Flying ship's pretty noticeable.
True.
I
And
think
Maya
it's good.
knows that we have a flying ship. What are you saying, Dulles?
No, that's what I was gonna say.
So I guess just stay put.
Maya knows, but does the people she's sending know?
Maybe. Easier to describe a giant ship than to try and pick apart any of us. Or all of us.
I feel like we should go in the city.
Maybe.
Okay.
We also don't know how long it'll take this person Maya sent to get here. Like, I don't know if they're taking an instant transport or what.
You guys are sort of deciding what to do. Lorelei does take you guys at least into port in the sense that she comes up on like docks. And Eggold starts shouting down at a guy on the docks. They're tossing ropes to each other and stuff. So like your ship is at least going to come to a stop here.
I mean,
I say-
go ahead, go ahead.
I say we get off the ship for a little bit.
Stretch our legs. Maybe we can find this Kiri person.
Yeah, that was my thought too. Since the name was mentioned, I would assume that's who the people would go to looking for us.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do that then.
Time to explore the region that my dad has been this entire time.
Are you afraid to get off the boat?
I think I'm just afraid.
Holds out a hand.
Hold your hand.
I got you.
I know you do. Into the
I'm
city.
hungry.
I hand you a bread roll.
No, I'm going to eat in the city. I don't want your bread rolls.
Snack.
No.
Butterscotch.
Are they not? Are they not good?
I eat them all the time, Dolus. I'm in a new place, a new city with new foods. I'm not eating your roll.
Did Annie just take the bread roll?
No, I put an ice cube on his shoulder.
I'm so confused.
Well, come on.
Why'd you put it?
Let's see if we
put an
can
ice
find
cube
food.
It helps with
Lorelai, are you
hunger.
coming with us?
I should probably stay and make sure the ship is fine, and I don't imagine you're gonna get too far. If something terrible happens, you got telepathic kid.
That's me.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
I
stay
know.
connected
Hi,
to
hush.
you.
I know. I hush.
Hick
I
just
have so
kind of
many more-
Oh, go ahead.
See, I have so many more like lines that I can connect to. As long as I stay next to you guys, I can stay connected to Lorelei or maybe connect to somebody else. I could talk to so many. Is this what it feels like to be able to speak? I could talk to so many people at once.
I sever my connection.
I reconnect.
Hick
Are
just
we,
kind
I'm
of
not
play this
limited.
game? Are we really gonna play this game today?
I don't have a limit anymore. Boom.
Hick just kind of unceremoniously just like vaults over the side of the ship and drops to the dock.
Lorelei shouts. She's like, "If you find coconut wine, I want some.
Okay.
Actually, more than some, like a lot."
Okay.
It's a coconut.
I don't know.
What type of wine?
Is it like chocolate nuts?
Annie and Twink, you both know what coconuts are, and you're both like, "What the fuck?"
Do we tell him?
Nah.
I didn't think so either.
Later on, he gets hit in the head with a coconut. And he's like, "What the fuck is this thing?"
The chocolate
And why is there a liquid inside it?
This angry nut knocked me on the head.
This isn't chocolate or a nut.
This nut is crazy. It's loco, a loco nut. Yeah. You guys start walking along These docks are all just sort of like made of bamboo that's been stringed together into these big, long, sort of winding walkways over the water. You guys see people swimming, boats going from place to place. Lotus, you're still kind of shaken from your everything that just happened and seeing other you, and like the idea you had that you were gonna get to Gwee and maybe see Raiden or find something out, and now you're here, and so your head's kind of held down. And you just see a bunch of really colorful fish like swim right under this walkway you're on and go by.
They just pointed out to Hush.
Ooh, don't shoot them. Don't shoot them. Don't shoot them.
I won't.
They're pretty. I like these ones. That one
The
kind of looks
pretty
like
ones can live.
That one kind of looks like a silkworm. I like it.
What?
Oh, not like a silkworm, like a big one. Then I explained silkworms,
No.
which is like worm, WYRM.
Oh, the
Oh.
worm.
Yeah, they're called silkworms.
Got it. As all of this is happening, you guys are walking along from up in the part of the city that's like on island. You guys start hearing this sort of repetitive sound. You hear Imua, 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 like over and over again. And you look up and you kind of like, you watch as a bunch of like men with big wooden shields and spears are marching down the path in your general direction.
We come in peace.
They're still a ways off. You could see them coming from the town in your direction.
Think they're coming for us? I think they're coming for us.
I'm gonna use my staff of charming to comprehend languages.
To charm all of them.
You use comprehend languages and you immediately they are chanting forward as they come like down.
Oh, they're saying forward.
Let's just talk to him.
Yeah.
Sit there
As they
holding
get to you,
their
you guys are expecting them to like slow down or stop, and they do not, and they like part. And they start going around you. You guys are just like, oh, as these guys, they don't slow down, they don't stop, they consist, like that chant continues until they wrap around you, and then they all stop on like a beat in sync, and they all smack their spears down. That you are just surrounded on all sides by tall. I mean, there's Ganassi, there's humans. You see a tiefling.
Yeah, they're here for us. Got that 20 intelligence.
And then another guy steps forward from like what was the back of the group and is now right in front of you, and the group kind of parts to let him in. Extra big dude. He's got all of these green, red, and blue tattoos swirled around him. He's this big, dark-skinned, like human tone, but like dark-skinned Genasi. You can tell from the horns and a tail. He says a few words in that same sort of language that they were chanting as they were coming down, and you can understand it.
Ganassi have horns and a tail?
Hmm?
Ganassi have horns and tails?
Oh, I'm sorry, not Ganassi. He's a tiefling.
Okay.
Oh.
That's my bad.
Got a cool Ganassi.
I just scrolled over this little group of people that's arriving, and my brain switched words. So he says something in this language sort of to the group around him. And Annie, you understand it as him saying, so it's these ones, hmm? They don't look like much. No one else understands what is said. It's said in another language.
You don't
and
like
then
my fashion?
looks directly at you. Still in that language that no one else can understand, just... You speak the native tongue.
For now.
No, you do not speak it. That is why you respond like this. But you understand it. A witch comprehend languages then?
Hmm. I just had to be
Then
sure the speech wasn't, angry or a war. Are we good?
In common now, just. If we were angry, you would know. We are not. However, when outsiders bring conflict to our shores, the people of Motala must take great care. I am Kirilok.
Oh, you're Kiri.
Do not call me this pet name. I am Kirilok, tribe chief of Motolala.
Over to Lotus. I thought his name was Kitty. I misheard it, but it's funnier now.
Kitty.
Only Lotus heard that.
Pleasure
Kitty.
to meet you. I'm Hickory.
You all. Your great flying ship. I heard tale of you at a tribe's meeting. Princess spoke fondly of the crew of the great airship.
That's good.
We're friends with Maya.
Princess Delasir. I see. Last I heard, she left you all as you were preparing to go to war. The Empire. I see you were successful.
We didn't die.
War's still,
We
war's
lived.
still happening.
But did you crush your enemies?
The ones we were facing.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Did you feel the warmth of their blood as it flowed across your blades?
Unfortunately, yes.
I don't have blades. I blew stuff up though.
I usually freeze mine, so it's not really warm.
I
You
have
weren't
no
there.
weapons.
Well, no, I mean in general.
Okay.
It has been a long time since proper battle has been had here.
That's good.
I am happy to welcome you all. Come, come! Let us feed you. Make merry.
Oh.
What news do you bring?
We're looking for Maya.
Your
Jeez.
capital's under attack?
Yeah.
That too.
Just gonna save
Squeeze
that for when we
currently.
were in private, Annie.
Well, I mean, it's too late now.
Has Gui been
Why
assaulted
would I do
again?
It is currently
Squeeze.
under assault.
I hold up a minor illusion of just like some of the buildings on fire and a few of the cultists.
It didn't look like
How-
they were winning.
How do you know this?
We
We were
flew
there.
by, and we got attacked.
And you did not step out to do glorious battle against the foes?
I've done enough battling against the foes.
We are. It is not our.
Spits.
It's not the mission we're here on. We're here
That's
to
disgusting.
find Princess Maya. And she is sending someone to this location to come and retrieve us. Apparently.
Does she know Gui is being attacked now?
Yes,
She does now.
she does. As of
She
like
didn't.
5 minutes ago.
Yeah, she didn't know.
She and Jura hide away while outsiders attack their city, kill their people. And you run from this fight to the Motolala?
Yep, that's what
Yes.
happened.
We will not make merry.
Okay.
You may eat, though.
Oh, I wasn't asking permission, but all right.
Turns to you as you say that. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Were you not asking permission of the chief to enter his tribe?
I never said that.
You just said you were not asking permission.
Yeah, to eat.
Do you think that you can simply wrap your words round me and I do not see the offense that they bring?
Was no offense.
There was offense, whether you intended it or not.
No, I think you intended it.
Can I blow up this?
I was
crystal?
offended.
Please
What
stop
shall
me
you do?
again.
Nothing. I'm sorry.
Apologize properly.
No.
Then get back on your ship and leave.
Hmm. You see, the problem I have
No,
is that you
there are two
expected-
options.
No, you got to hear me out first. The
No,
problem
I do not. Get back on your ship and leave or apologize.
I did. I said I'm sorry just now. You didn't hear me?
Apologize properly for what you have
Ooh.
done.
What have I done?
You have offended me with your
Yeah.
rude language.
Sorry.
4. Admit your fault, or an apology is no apology.
Sorry for offending you?
You apologize for your rudeness
Oh. No,
and
I
your
don't apologize for that.
assumptions.
Twink.
I just
Escort
don't
them
like
back
being
to their
told I
ship.
can't eat. Like, that's not something I was going to ask permission for.
Oh my god.
Escort them
you're
back to their
such
ship.
a
They are not allowed
jackass.
here in Lord Motala. If their airship is not gone within the next 10 minutes, it is ours.
Ooh. Yeah. Where's gone? Like, where are we talking about here?
Out of my sight.
Where are you going to be? Because that's kind of dependent.
Escort all but the small one back to their ship.
That's okay. I'm going to go with them.
No, you will not.
I'm going to go with them.
Gentlemen, please take him. The guards move to cut Twink off from the rest of the group.
I step in between the guards and Twink.
Guys.
I don't feel like you need to do that. That's okay. You guys go back to the ship. I'll be there in a minute.
Are you sure?
Yeah, sure.
I was getting ready to modify memoriam, but we're too deep.
Okay, cool. Well,
I
head
was
to the ship.
so ready to proc that.
I'm just like defeatedly just put my hands in my pockets. Just whoop. All right, this is a wash.
Sir.
Am I speaking to you?
If I may speak.
You may.
I apologize for the rudeness of my companion.
Were you rude to me?
here. No.
You cannot apologize for someone else's actions.
Then, coming from equal footing, can we just dock until we can be retrieved by the princess? Please.
You let this one speak for you all the time. When he speaks like this, when he acts like this. You meet the leader of a great tribe of Dragonlost. Motala ruled before Gui.
So you lost?
Would you
Yes.
shut up?
I thought I said to go back to the ship.
I'm trying to make sure that our plan actually goes through, Twink.
Oh, we'll be fine.
We have no reason not to trust Twink. Hesh turns around. We shouldn't dig a hole that's already this deep.
Yeah.
The rest of you, leave. Be gone. I do not want to see your ship.
Can do.
See ya.
Oh, anyways.
So they leave. They go back to the ship.
I'm still connected to Twink.
A bunch of the guards take you with.
Oh, no, I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, I meant them, to make sure they go to the ship.
Ah, gotcha.
I love
Okay,
this. I love
you
this
are-
so much.
Left alone. Well, not alone. You are left with many guards and Kirilak.
It's time for Twink to start seducing Kirilak. He didn't want.
Maybe I
anyone
should have
else to
just
be around
modified
for it.
memory.
Twink, what you doing? As the
I
group
mean-
leaves.
So what's up? Why are you keeping me here?
Didn't you want to eat?
Yeah, well, I can eat there, I can eat here. Doesn't matter. I just wasn't going to ask permission for it.
You just speak to rulers you meet like this.
Yep. Matthias.
And none have executed you yet.
Oh, they've definitely thought about it, I'm sure.
I shall be happy to be the first to act upon it.
That's okay. We could definitely pass on that.
Will you apologize?
I did. I said I'm sorry for offending you.
No, you are to apologize for your rudeness.
I'll never apologize for being who I am.
Then you will die, as you are.
That'd be like being the ruler of a city and saying that people could only eat if you gave them permission.
Are you a member of my people in my city?
I'm not. However, I thought I was a guest in your city.
You arrived without an invite from me or knowledge from me, and then you were rude to me, and then you refused to apologize to me.
I have a question then. How did you know we were going to be here?
Why
were you down
An
here?
airship showed up.
Oh, I see.
Some of us are better at our response time than the small kingdom of Gui.
You seem to have a lot of hatred for them.
Do not have hatred for them. I just understand that they are weak.
Oh.
As are the monarchs you have met if they have put up with such offense.
I think there's a certain type of power in being who you are.
Will it save you?
Being me?
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm sure it will.
Please bring him.
If they try to touch me, I'm Misty stepping away.
Oh, well, then you're gonna Misty step away because they're gonna try and touch you.
Sorry. Habit.
You Misty step 30 feet down the walkway. You immediately hear him shout in that language again. And all the guards who are around you turn to you, and then all the guards way further down the dock by the boat turn to you.
But like, why? I just don't understand why you gotta be like this.
If he shouted loud enough, can Annie still understand what he's saying?
Oh, yeah, no. Annie, he said kill him.
Oh, I'll turn around and sleet storm.
No, you will. I am going. I can't counterspell. I don't have counterspell.
Storm?
Yeah,
Can I dispel it before it hits?
I want them to slip.
No, that's not how dispel works. We addressed this earlier
I really
in the
wish
episode.
I could.
Annie, quick note for you to have. Sleet storm is a cone, right? Or is it
It's like
a
150
cylinder.
feet. I'm pretty sure.
It's 150 feet, and then it's a 40-foot radius. It's a 40-foot radius cylinder.
Yeah.
So you can hit the guards who are right by the ship. You can't hit the guards who are over past Twink, but you will also hit all of the fishermen and people who are just here on the boat.
Cryo.
Yeah.
I'm casting temporal shunt on Annie.
I mean, I don't think Annie's casting at this point because I explained the layout. But keep it ready just in case she's gonna do something else you want to stop.
Yep.
I'll tell the party.
How far
Okay,
away
better.
up the dock are we, by the way? Am I? I'm just out of curiosity.
You're like a good, when they intercepted you, you were like a good 500 feet away from the ship.
Perfect.
So you Annie, you tell us that he just yelled to kill Twing.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Roll initiative, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait,
All
we
of
don't
us?
have to roll initiative? What are we rolling initiative for? I
I'm
can still
trying
get
to
out.
kill you.
I can get out of this.
That's fine. You can get out of this round to round with your movement.
That makes it harder.
Okay. Great.
What happened here?
Twink happened.
First off, no one's given Twink permission to eat.
22, Cryo.
Twink could not swallow the most basics of prides, and now
Wasn't
you're gonna kill
happening.
people over it.
I'm not killing anybody. We're just leaving.
Okay. All right,
I'm
everybody
supposed to
roll.
roll initiative. Wait a minute, I forgot.
Yeah, everybody's got to roll.
Ooh, cool.
Ooh.
That was a really good one by me.
So, 20 or higher. What did you two get?
24.
22.
24 and 22. Twink, you have rolled highest in initiative order.
It's a miracle.
All right,
It's not a
15 to
miracle, I got a
20.
+6.
Lotus and Annie, what did you two get?
19.
17.
Okay. The remaining two, what'd you both get? 10 and
12.
12. Okay.
Going last.
Roll 4 NPCs. Okay.
I feel like at some point I probably should have modified memory. I feel like we weren't too deep. Now we're too deep.
I'm just saying, Cryo really probably expected us to do combat today, but I don't think he expected us to do combat against.
This. Nothing.
Yeah.
It's all right. So, I don't have a map ready for this.
Really?
Use your
That's a
imagination.
surprise.
So, yeah, this is going to be a theater of the mind, ladies and gentlemen.
Go figure.
Twink, there is one pathway to the ship. There are a grand total, you guys were surrounded by a grand total of 14 guards. So there are 7 with the rest of you, 7 behind Twink, and Kirillok.
Cool.
Twink, you are up first.
Cool. I'll pull the staff out, and then I'll dimension door onto the ship.
There it is.
There you go. Twink dimension doors onto the ship. So you guys are all like, oh, you've got to be shitting me, and like all the like blah, 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 and then Twink just onto the ship.
All right, let's go.
Are we already on the ship?
From the ship?
You are on the ship.
Wait, oh, we are on the ship? Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Lovely.
Go.
He was right on. We didn't need to roll initiative.
I'll summon a tentacle to distract them.
Yeah, but to be
Hey,
fair, if they
it's
would have
not
rolled
your
higher than
turn
me,
yet.
they would have win.
So
Whenever.
Twink's turn.
Alright.
And Hick, what are you doing on your turn?
Fucking nothing. I'm not throwing down with these people.
Maybe you should start getting the ship ready to leave dock.
I'm getting.
What
the
did Doc
ship
ever
ready-
do?
No, here's the thing.
the ship
We
ready
don't
to
have to
leave
get the
dock.
ship ready.
Throw Doc at
we
him.
were here for 45 seconds. The ship
I
isn't
mean, the ship is still
unready.
tied down to the dock. Like, it
Then I
does still
cut
need
the
to be...
rope.
Okay. Cool. Hick cuts the rope. It is Kirillok's turn.
Oh shit.
Taking
Go for it,
taking a page
Kirillok.
out of your book, Twink. He's gonna dimension door onto the deck of the
How far is he
ship.
away?
God, I guess he's coming with us.
How far?
500 feet.
Oh.
I guess he's coming with. No, hey, wait. I was 30 feet closer. It was 500 feet from me.
No, you guys got 500
Oh,
feet.
okay.
You
So
missed
from
the
the, I
step
thought
back
you
30.
meant it was from me.
That's fair. That's fair. Good clarification. But yeah, so yeah, he
Wow.
just dimension doors like next to you guys.
Oh, I guess he's coming with us.
I hate you.
He's gonna action surge. Twink,
It's a
24.
24 on a melee attack.
Yeah.
Give me a second to do some math. Still doing some math. I gotta find the math.
Scavenger hunt, then math.
That's gonna be a hit.
Silvery barbs.
Okay. Silvery barbs.
The math was 23, by the way, folks. Remember that for next time, so I don't have to go looking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
Shield.
Okay.
Let's go.
Bounces off your
Dolus
shield.
gets advantage.
Oh,
You're gonna make 2 more attacks.
Ah, shit. I should have waited for a crit.
It's not gonna hit.
Doesn't matter. He's shielded for the rest of the round.
It does matter.
25.
25 hits.
Oh shit.
It does matter. 'Cause
Wait,
crits hit no
how
matter
does
what.
it? Oh, crit.
Yeah, Chris hit no matter what.
But also shield just raises your AC, so it doesn't.
Right.
Yeah.
+5.
So you are going to take 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
What is he attacking with?
Easy.
He's got this big, like, bone cudgel weapon.
Oh.
Ivy
That's the end of Kirlock's turn. It's Lotus's turn.
What the fuck, Twink?
It's out of here. He can go with us. Trust me, he won't want to be on that ship with us if he's the only one.
What else needs to be done for the ship to leave?
The anchors need to come up, and the ship has to, like, actually, take off.
We'll go straight up, by the way.
You're not at the helm. You do not make that decision. You do not make that.
Yeah, but my next turn, I get to say that out loud.
Yeah, that is fair. That you can do.
I can't. I don't know if Lotus has enough strength to pull up the thingy.
Do you pull up the anchor on your own? You definitely not in a time to get it done in like a turn.
Yeah, I will give whoever does that the help action.
Okay. Lachlan is by it, so he'll probably do it.
Gonna be Lachlan for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lachlan solos that shit, bro.
So you dash over to help Lachlan with it. I don't say
It's
any
not
turn.
really a dash. It's more like a resigned walk.
just like you just like pouty walk over.
I assume the guards look like they're coming this way and everything.
The guards who were by the ship have already definitely made a move to start climbing up.
Or how close are we to water? Like, is it just like below
I mean, you're
us?
on
We're
on the
on
water.
over
It's
the
within
water,
like
yeah.
15 feet of you.
Oh,
If you're by the
sweet.
edge of the ship.
I'd like to redirect flow with control water
Okay.
and push them all away.
Wash them off the side of the ship.
What is the save that needs to be made?
Strength 17.
Oh, could I do one more thing? Just as a free action on my turn? Can I?
Oh,
can I,
yeah.
Can I look at Elena and was like, can you ask my court any help in this situation?
Nods.
Please? Thank you.
17.
This is the
Paul.
most low energy combat ever. Everyone's like, "Are we really fucking
None
doing
of us
this
want
right
to be
now?"
in this combat.
17 on that save.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just 17. So
Does
meets.
anything happen on a success, or if it like I don't know, or is that a fail, or I think that's
What's your save DC?
17.
17.
And they
Okay.
so they succeeded.
So they're fine.
so
Yeah.
So you throw all the water over them, and it rushes off. They're all just still where they were, just sort of like stanced.
Crazy, the waterbound people.
I'm pretty sure I can. Yeah, I'll bonus action tentacle, try and wax them off.
Okay, you bonus action summon the tentacle, make a melee attack.
$22.
Yeah, you definitely one of the guards who is like nearest. The water washes over him, and he's kind of like, huh, and then a tentacle shoots up out of nowhere. He's like, huh, and just punches him clean off the dock.
One down. There's a couple climbing up.
One down.
Dolus, it's your turn.
Awesome. Well, I'm gonna throw my mask on for a second so that I get my feet, and then I just look at Kirilok, and I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers. And he just hears in his head, "You should run." Make a save, Wisdom save.
Dirty 20.
Oh fuck you! Damn it, my save is 19.
Oh, fuck you.
You still get damage.
Fuck you.
I mean, I don't want to damage him. I want him to get off. I don't
I
want
got
him
this.
to.
Don't worry. I got this.
I know. Okay. Well, I'm just cool. Also, he takes damage still. I guess I'll take half of this. He takes half of 8 points of psychic damage. So that's 4 points of psychic damage. 3d6s. I rolled a 4 and 2 2s. So then I'll action surge, and I'll use my combat maneuver of Commander Strike, if possible, and give up my action and spend my bonus action to tell other people on the ship to like do the preparations to whatever. Like usually it should only be used to forego
To trigger an attack.
Yeah, but I don't know if you'll allow me to just be
I
like,
will say
"Oh,
you can
dude,
put pep
you're
in
right."
people's step.
Yeah. That's it.
So Lachlan starts pulling up the anchor a few seconds early as Lotus comes over to help, and Dolus commanders.
And has Alina had her turn yet, where she is messaging Maya?
She has not yet.
Cool. I'll say, oh, and if she can't help us, tell her we're going to the heart instead.
Yeah. Hush, it's your turn.
You don't have to draw this one at least, Cryo.
Mhm.
Hush just like puts his hand up as he sees like duking it out with Twink. And you said that he's like, we got on the ship, and what's his face just got on the ship with us.
Yeah, he's up there with you.
I don't think he can be placed anywhere where I cannot force him off. How close would you say he is to the side?
He's definitely within 10 feet of the railing.
Oh, dude. Hush puts up his hand, and a giant ass Bigsby's hand like floats over him. And I'm already connected. He's within range, and he just hears Agrahil voice just, "Get off the ship." I'm gonna forceful hand him, and he needs to make a contested athletics check, which I have advantage on. And I have a 26 strength.
Oh,
Oh!
23.
I didn't even need the advantage, but I'll roll it again. Fish for a crit. 27.
Yeah.
He is pushed 30 feet as the hand grabs him and almost like throws him off.
Halfway between a grab and a swat, the hand just comes in and just and sends him flying off into the water.
Does he make a funny noise?
It hits him, and you hear a solid just, and then in the water, there's just.
Just like the hand looming over, and I'm gonna look over, and you see there's they're on the dock as well coming up.
Yeah.
Is there anyone that's near the dock? Like
They are all up against. They led you to the ship, and we're standing there waiting for you to leave. So they're all like right there.
Okay. Bonus action, telekinetic shove. I need one of them to make me a strength check.
8.
First he goes in the water, then I point at another one, and I'm like, you. He gets thrown in the water too.
2 of the dudes have been thrown to the water. There's the remaining 5 who are just like, what the fuck?
And I like loom the hand over the ship, like with like a fist. And that's my turn.
It's NBC's turns properly. Alina starts sending her message. And the guards are not scared, so they're gonna try and come up before they can come up properly. Thanks to the help action and the jump start for Lachlan, he gets the anchor up on his turn.
God, what a beast.
and Lorelai hits the lever, and you guys immediately start going forward. And one of the guards who started climbing the gangplank, as the gangplank just gets knocked off to the side, are also thrown in the water.
Insert.
And you're
Pirates
out of
the
initiative.
Caribbean music. Insert Pirates of the Caribbean music here.
I don't know if we should insert triumphant Pirates of the Caribbean music here.
Big Bigsby's hand, just like as we are going by, it's just one big little.
You guys pull away. Alina kind of like sighs and leans next to you, Dolus, and she's just like, Maya said okay.
You think the people at the heart are less proud?
That guy was kind of a dick.
Yeah, I agree.
No,
Lorelai
Twink,
at the
you
helm.
were a dick.
No, I wasn't.
All you had to do was play nice with one person.
I apologized. Twice, actually.
I do not know what to do anymore, okay? We try to help people, then we kill people. Then we try to kill people, and they nearly kill us. And here we are, just trying to do one nice thing, and you can't even keep your ego in check for 3 damn seconds!
What the fuck are you mad about?
We could have just stayed here, and it could have been fine, and Maya's person could have come find us, and then we would just... everything would just go to plan if you had just kept your big fucking mouth shut.
We could have, but we didn't. I really didn't want to stay here after meeting that dude anyways. Especially the way he talked about Gui and Maya.
I agree with Hickory.
Hickory's not wrong.
I thought you were gonna talk your way out of that, but I just got
No,
worse.
no, there was no talking my way out of that.
You said
I
it was
just
gonna
said
be
I'd take
okay.
care of it. Yeah, it was okay.
No, it wasn't. Because now we have to leave.
Right, that was the plan.
No, our plan was to go with them.
Hmm.
No, not. I mean, I had so much trust in that. I walked away knowing that you would do the right thing. I'm not gonna yell at you like Hickory did, but I'm smart enough now to know that that was a bad idea, and that even though you didn't mean it, words are just words. You could have shot them out. I think that was a bad decision.
And it's okay to think that, Hush. But I'm not going to change who I am for someone else.
That wasn't changing who you were.
That's exactly what he was asking me to do.
You could have lied. You
There
lie
are
all the time.
There are times to lie, Hush, and there are times you don't, and you have to decide which ones you do.
And the Bixby's hand like goes in next to Hush. That was a time to lie. Now we have to go and run away from here, and we have to do all of this because you wouldn't lie.
Yep.
That was a dumb idea. That was dumb.
You okay now?
No, I'm not okay. And then the Bixby's hand goes away. I just have to throw somebody off because they tried to attack you because you wouldn't say sorry or lie about being sorry.
Twice.
Say sorry about what he wanted to, or I don't know what he wanted. But lying doesn't take that much. I'm not asking you to change who you are. I know who you are. And I know it was hard for you to swallow that pride. But that line was not that hard. You could have just lied. And we would be walking, eating food in wherever we are. But now we're flying off and they want to kill us. That was dumb. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. Nothing you said was wrong.
I don't like this. I don't like that you're also agreeing with me.
I'm sorry. I was right the whole time, and you're definitely wrong.
Frankie off to the side. He can pretend to apologize.
That was All right.
I take
Tweak,
my
you get
meds
the
really
idea.
quick.
Like everyone on the ship seems pissed off at you.
Oh yeah, no, I have no. I'm unfazed by it. Don't give a shit.
Okay.
Hush,
Completely aware everyone is pissed at me. Lived
Hush
my
has,
whole
like,
life
a-
like this.
He's got his head down, and the last thing before he severs the connection is, hope it was worth it. And I walk over to Lettuce.
Anyone else have anything they want to say? 'Cause I'm listening.
No offense, Twink, but I feel like most of them don't want to feel like they're bashing their head against a brick wall.
None taken.
I'll speak though. Go fuck yourself.
Not the first time you've told me that.
Those. Can I see my map?
Oh, I didn't take it out of her room. I just like.
Yeah, she's asking to see. She wants to go to the heart.
Oh.
She's asking.
Okay.
Redirects the ship towards the heart. Guys all have this moment of just awkward tension on the deck.
I'll walk up to Twink and just makes you feel any better. I don't feel anything about this.
Yeah, you know, kind of comes with your territory, I think. This was a good talk.
Cool. I like start taking off my mask. I don't imagine I feel any like tension from it.
You
From
do.
the-
You always feel the warm when you're taking it
But
off.
like I mean more like anything new. Like I don't
There
feel
is not
like-
anything new. You do have like that rush of like still as it hits you, but
Mhm.
you're not gonna like kneel over sobbing.
Yeah.
Hick just goes below deck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Hush.
Hush like walks over and like puts his head against Lotus. And this is only Lotus. He still owes me a dragon scale.
Yep.
I assume you're still afraid, and that didn't make anything better.
Nope. I'm just worried for Maya. I will just focus on that. Just give you head pats.
You guys fly south.
Can we go get food downstairs? I was really looking forward to eating here.
Yeah, let's go. Let's have Dolus and the Walk work together on something.
Okay. You guys go to help Walk make food.
Honestly, night crew's asleep, so I would probably end up in the galley. Now that I think about it, really.
Sick. You come down and Walk just Spoon Girl.
Hello.
What a long face.
Twink fucked up, so we're back on the ship for now.
I don't know him to do that very often.
No, I think he does that pretty often. It's just that people are very tolerant about it.
Oh.
I'm pissed.
Oh. Starts digging through cabinets, and then just comes up and just boom. I got bug bread.
Perfect.
You guys sit with Walk and help him make soup and eat bug bread.
As soon as like Hush is going like this for the bug bread, you're not gonna not give me bug bread because I'm doing this, right?
No, why would I do that?
Just gauging.
It just shows you're excited.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for
Hands
the
you the bug bread, really confused.
thank you for the bug bread.
Hick is just head down on one of the tables, like she is clearly done.
I haven't seen you all so downtrodden since. Well, we don't talk about it. But
Well, I mean, kind of what happens after the series of events over the past hour and a half. Apparently, other me has like these metallic silvery wings. Don't know what that's about.
yeah, I didn't see her last time. Maybe talk to Egg, I guess.
No, we saw her like an hour ago.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
you doing
And then we
okay?
just said, no. And my dad's somewhere out there. Maya too. She just angrily eats bug bread.
Next to Hush, also angrily eating bug bread.
Looks towards Hickory, the only person without bread actively in their mouths, and just, and you?
Like she like just that really deep breath as she sits up. Just she was not present whatsoever.
I throw a piece of bug bread at you.
As you sit up, you're like, and then just.
There's a little bit of force.
Yeah.
to it.
It's still just a roll of bread, though, so it's just like, ah.
Thank you.
Can't make the hand anymore today.
Lotus, is there anything I can do for you?
What do you mean?
Just to help.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think there's anything anybody could do right now. Because anything that would be done is kind of past. We're kind of past that point. Unless you're able to, like, do the thing that you talked about of, like, going into a different timeline. And then maybe you could have, like, I don't know the parameters for that. It could have had that not happen. So then we would have been eating good food there with that person. Or, like, we could have planned things better so that we know where Maya is by now. Totally disregarding the fact that, like, her capital is in ruins, and the other me is there, and Raiden is part of...
Could also go back and cast silence on Twink.
I appreciate your extension of help. Anything that could make me feel better right now is not applicable. I have a
Sorry.
lot of anger in me.
Could go hit stuff.
I really wanted to hit Twink, and I didn't know how well that would have flown.
You know when I pointed at him?
Uh-huh.
That was almost a punch.
Hmm.
It wasn't because I was afraid he was going to go off the ship.
That-
I don't know, kid.
Ooh. We can go, like, go hit, like, soft things, and I can put Twink's face on it.
That's really funny.
Can we go do that?
Yes.
Hey, come on.
Can I come?
Yeah. Thanks for you standing up first gave me confidence to stand up too. I didn't feel good.
That's life.
I don't like that saying.
That's
Seems-
life.
You guys.
Don't tell me
get
right
up
now.
to
I'm about to
step
fucking
out.
explode.
Walk making the stew is just like, all right, come back in a bit. It'll be done. It'll be good.
Thank you, Walk.
It'll be salty.
I'll stay connected to you. Just let us know when it's done.
All right.
Roll time.
Meanwhile, up on top, after the others like dispersed and everything, Twink, Lorelai gave the held to Eggled and then just looked down at you and was like, She holds the door open for you to her cabin, like really, like almost bellhop-esque, like holds it open. It's just like,
Oh, this is new.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's nice, right? For, like the leader of the country, you know, putting in my extra effort. Get in the cabin.
I have a moment, and like Dolus has a moment where like he's like, "Oh man, I was gonna go in there and ask to drink. Damn it!" As I turn back around.
I mean, you still can. It'd be a drink and a show.
No, I don't want to be a
Tweak.
part of that show.
You walk in, Lorelai closes the door behind her.
It's like the dolphin show at an aquarium. I don't want to be in the splash zone.
Oh. Twink.
You
I
die.
just rolled a natural 20.
Speaking
take-
of splash zone,
Twink's
You
blood.
take 24 points of bludgeoning damage as Lorelai turns and sucker punches you in the face.
Oh God! You don't even know what happened.
Oh, yeah, like I couldn't gather from the 6 people arguing with you on deck.
They don't understand.
Or what are they don't understand? They don't understand. It sounds like you just had to fucking shut up for 2 seconds.
And let that guy disrespect us? No.
What was his disrespect, Twink? Tell me. Give me a word by word, in fact.
All right. So that happens. 'Cause I don't remember everything I said.
Like you run through everything and you get to the point when you were like, and then I said, I'm sorry I offended you.
No, I'll stop at the part where he said, and you all didn't go into combat when we were in Gui.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll go, and that was just disrespect out the gate. And then not only that, but he led to Maya, how he thought they were weak. That's my friend. Not going to turn on them. So I could have gotten past everything had he not asked me to apologize for being me.
You should apologize for being you, Twink.
No.
Why do you think we all fucking yell at you all the time?
Right, but there's a difference. You stand up for the things you believe in.
You weren't standing up for the things you believed in. If you were standing up for the things you believed in, you would have told them to fuck off about Maya. Not I'm sorry. You're just trying to have some sort of fucking moral high ground here afterwards in hindsight.
See, I would have done that.
If
I
you
was-
had... I
Hey,
don't
shut
know.
the fuck
If you
up
were-
when I talk to you.
I'm sorry?
I'm
Did
sorry.
you just tell me to shut the fuck up? Like her voice gets deeper.
I did, but you interrupted me, and I'm sorry that that happened. But I'm trying to
Jeez.
tell you something.
She punches you again.
What was it?
23.
Shield.
Okay.
that makes your AC 23, which still hits.
No, his AC's already 23. Right?
No, it's not.
Oh.
No,
The 23
with
means.
shield
Oh, it
is
is.
23.
It is meat speeds. I thought it was
Meat
always
speeds.
for the player, though, not the other way around.
No,
No,
it's
it's-
whoever's doing the thing.
Okay, then I wouldn't do that. I'll take
Okay.
the. What is it? How much am I taking?
13 more bludgeoning damage.
Yep. No. So again, if I had done that, Maya's relationship with that person is fucking ruined in the country
Oh,
she
you don't think-
rules.
You don't think it's a problem that the people she told to go there caused a big fucking kafah?
Not as much as if that person intentionally attacked them on behalf of Maya. Create a revolution in the country?
Don't try to act like you did this bullshit for anyone but you.
You guys can believe whatever you want. Because you're half right.
I wanted coconut wine, motherfucker.
There's a whole fucking group of islands here.
Yeah, and there are a bunch of tribes, and they're all led by a chief. And then all of those chiefs get together and say, hey, this one person can be our representative for the rest of the world. That's what Maya's family is. And you just, as a friend of Maya, pissed off the second biggest tribe.
Regardless of that, when it comes to people in positions of power, they can't just lay down.
If I didn't think it would make the kid upset, I'd eat you now. Never tell me to shut up.
Yeah, that I apologize for. But also, again, me being me, I definitely was outburst. Just complete outburst.
Control yourself a little better.
Honestly, that's like the first time that's ever happened.
It is the last time also, or I will kill you.
I can't promise that, but I'm going to try very hard. Because that's what outbursts are, is typically you can't control those.
You see, you ask me to control myself all the time.
Well, you just punched me twice. I get it. It happens. Again, I get it. I understand why everyone is so upset. But also...
Then why? Then why'd you do it? If you understand why'd you do it?
We just did it again. But also, does it really matter if we stopped and stayed there versus going to this other place? I get it. I understand mistakes were made. I said the wrong things. I didn't do the right things. But at the end of the day, the goal is not to be there and be that group of people's friends.
You might have just fucked up the entire political landscape of the
I don't
entire
think
Dragonlost
that should be a concern on what's going on in this fucking world right now.
Then why'd you're the leader of a country. You kind of got to deal with that bullshit.
Something we can deal with after we make sure the world doesn't end.
Yeah, not pissing off people before the end of the world usually helps stop the end of the world.
Not when they're not the reason the world's ending.
Okay, Twink. You know what? Let's just leave it where we started, and I'll just say go fuck yourself. Get out of my cabin.
All right. Glad we got this conversation.
Also, I want you to know I'm going to be telling the entire crew to ignore any orders coming from you in the future.
Oh, that doesn't sound like a good idea.
Why? Because as far as I'm concerned, we just showed up in port and then had to immediately leave because the local guard attacked my ship.
Oh.
Because of you.
Oh. Okay. Anything else?
Maybe have a nicer fucking tone.
Anything else?
Make a dex save.
I love this session.
Bro, what the fuck? Everyone's in their villain arc.
Bro, Twink
that
just
deck-
got
I failed
told
that deck
to
save.
control his anger from a red
I
dragon.
failed that deck save. Yeah, I failed.
I think this genuinely might down you.
It really might.
I'm like, I don't know how much HP you're rocking right now after those punches.
It's not a lot.
One moment.
Bro, if this is how Twink dies.
I'm not gonna kill him.
Don't mind me.
Who's gonna help him right now?
Clicking a lot.
Yeah, you're the best.
You know,
dude.
the
be
real
alright.
the worst part ever is the fact that despite everything, Hickory probably still will help him.
Twink, you take 65 points of fire damage
Yeah. That's
as
fun.
she turns to you and just like out all over.
We like that. That's fun.
Are you still standing?
No. 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 Before the last punch, it still would have downed me.
There is all of you all across the ship. You hear the like it is an audible like not anywhere near as loud as you heard before, but there is a roll, like a deep sound that accompanies this from up above. Dolus, you're still on the deck, so you see like the lights of the windows of Lorelai's cabin light up. There's a few moments of silence, and then the door opens, and she just tosses an unconscious Twink out the door. Twink, she stabilized you.
That was nice of her.
She just tosses him out, Eggled, like turns back, and she's like, "Get someone to heal the idiot," and then closes the door.
I will just. I'll walk over, reach into my bag, pour one of those potions of healing I bought into his mouth. And you Twink, you get back, roll it. Oh, not bad. 8 points, 8 hit points. 4 and a 2 plus 2.
Nice.
Like smoke comes out of his mouth.
Yep.
Fuck.
You okay?
Ah. How'd I get out of here?
Lorelai lit you on fire and threw you out of her cabin.
Yeah, it checked out.
Okay. Alright. I just get back and stand back up, and I'll like help you up if you need it. Like I'll offer
I
you a
think
hand.
I'm gonna lay here for a bit.
Alright. I just walk back over to the railing where I was standing.
You guys travel. You go past the point that you remember having turned at Dolus because, turned. Thanks to the magic of illusions, the other three proceed to beat up on various sacks of flour and stuff with Twink's face on them.
I don't know why I thought you meant like the illusion of the other three start beating up Twink on the ground. On top of deck.
Fucking like JoJo.
Annie casts minor illusions.
in
Everybody
another
beats each other.
timeline. Just
Yeah, minor illusion. Just Twink's face on a bunch of sacks of flour.
How many sacks of
And he's
flour
just
does she
scribbling
have?
down as this is going on.
She's not good at punching. I do
I
0
am-
damage.
I am just staring wistfully off the railing, very contemplative in this moment after the events of today.
Alina is like next to you on the railing, just not talking, just also staring off. Dolus, make a perception check.
You just hear Twink coughing in the background every now and again.
I need to
Every now
fucking
and then
clear off my... Every fucking roll I do is cocked because I got like 10 things in my dice tray. Why don't I just move them? Here we go. Natural 1. I'm gonna use a luck point.
Let's go!
Oh, natural 20! That's not... I just went from a natural 1
The
to a natural
180.
20.
Yo, what are the
So it's a
odds?
23.
120.
I think it's 2.5%.
Yo, nat 20, perfect. Dolus, as you're sort of looking out in this area, with your knowledge of maps and everything, you know you're probably getting close to the heart. And at one point as you're flying along, you see through like a break in the clouds. For a moment, like a long drawn out, like that moment in a movie when two characters see each other and everything slows down. Through the clouds, you see Kaeli out against the blue sky.
I like rub my eyes and check out again.
There's you rub your eyes and you check and you swear you still see her for a moment before like clouds pass and you can't see the spot where she was now.
Did you see?
Oh, who's just kind of like,
I thought I saw something.
looks around, just, she goes, look, just points ahead. Way out ahead of you, you see the island sort of almost spiral around this one central spot of water that, as you look out, is glowing. There's this big circular, like, I'd call it a lake, but this is still ocean technically. So there's this one circular chunk of sea between islands that is just glowing.
Do I know, like, based on my knowledge of the map and where we're going, because I had it for a while, if I need to, I'll pull up a version of it. Like, is this the heart that's glowing?
Yes, it
or
is.
it just another? Okay.
You guys come flying over. Hush, you'd get a message from Alina as you approached, just like, Dolus is checking the map to be sure, but I think we're there.
How long has it been since we were at Motala?
It's been like an hour and a half. Everybody with
Short
Twink can
rest?
get a short rest, yeah.
Let's go.
So Wrath, I like another Hush PA system. This time it sounds a little bit more disdained, almost. Just we're here.
Is that an elf long rest?
No.
An hour and a half?
1 hour.
I thought it's been like 2 hours. I don't fucking.
Elf long
it
rest
took
is
an
4
hour.
hours.
It's for, okay,
And then
never
we got
mind.
to
Never mind.
Motala.
Never mind.
Yeah.
We're here.
Hush, do you think you should do like a fun little jingle before you do like your sins to everybody?
Yeah, that would be really cute. It would be really cute, actually.
Yeah.
You're gonna have
That's
him
a good
do,
idea,
like, the
Lotus.
subway system.
You know, you end your sendings with Hush. So what if when we're on the ship, it's like,
Hush.
you're the announcer.
Hush.
I got it. What? Check this one. I got it. Check this one out. If we're almost there, I guess I can say that's another one. Prepare to land.
Nice.
I would have loved it if it was, hush, prepare to land, hush.
Hush, you get back from Eggle because you're like connected, just like, what was that?
It's a jingle.
Whoa.
It's like so when I give the news to everybody on the ship, it's like a jingle. They know it's me.
Oh, that's cool.
I turn over. Twink, we're almost here. Because he disconnected from you. so
No,
I
he's.
didn't get
Oh, I
that.
did disconnect him. Yeah.
Yeah. I just leave him.
Passed out on the
I'll just
floor.
leave him.
Yeah. I assume the three of us
actually-
are coming up.
Can I walk over and while he's asleep, can I
Punch him.
put Twink in my ring?
Can you put Twink in the ring?
Yeah. I've put people in there before. He's been
Yeah,
there with me
you-
before.
If you use your bottled respite, you can bottle him.
Cool.
Can he
I
get
just
out
walk
on his
over.
own?
No.
I don't know. I just walk over.
We're
And
putting Twink in prison.
I just
Frozen
walk
timeout.
as he's asleep, and I just put my hand on his chest, and then I almost like Pokeball him, just.
You literally just you rest the hand on his chest, and there's a moment of just like you're like, oh, this probably isn't gonna work, and then as you pull away, like almost attached to the ring, he just like vroom, in the ring,
Twink,
almost
return.
like just a quick narration in the ring. Twink just kind of like onto a couch, like just really like gently, and is like, ugh. Has his bag out.
Boom.
Hick comes up. Oh, never mind, Crow. Unless.
Oh yeah, no, you come up.
Is I just gotta know, is Nori on night shift? I don't know when to look for her.
Nori is on night shift. Yeah, so
Cool.
Nori's trancing right now.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So Hick comes up and she's just like, "Okay,
Covered in flour.
where's Twink?
The sack flower you punched.
You put him in the. Can he
He's
get out on his
sleeping.
own?
I mean, maybe.
Did you?
He
put
did
him
get
in-
out on his own before when we were in there together. He left, like when we were in the Underdark. He was like, "I'm gonna go check it." And I'm like, "Okay," and then he left. So I guess, but
Well, if he
Uh,
can you make sure he can't?
I will not be doing that. Because there is limited air in there, especially, so I don't want him to suffocate.
You know
I don't
how long
fast
there's
he
air.
breathes.
You can let him out.
We also might need him
I'm
if
not
we get in
imprisoning
combat.
him. I'm just letting him rest because Lorelai kicked the shit out of him and burned him.
What?
Good.
Yeah. She threw him out and he was unconscious, so I gave him a potion of healing and then he fell asleep, so I let him rest.
Are you sad because you
Okay.
wanted to hit him?
No, I didn't want him to get downed. I just wanted him to be upset at his actions. I wanted to punch him, yeah.
He was out. He was demolished. Like his nose was broken. All his clothes were charred.
Yeah, but does that make him think?
But like his nose, it wasn't just broken. It looked like it was broken and then hit again, and so it was almost broken back into place.
It was reset. Lorelai gave him the old 1-2.
Yeah.
I didn't want him to get beat up that bad. There's a comma.
It happens. I don't think
No-
any of us want any of us to get beat up that bad, but
I don't know if it makes it better or worse that it was Lorelai, because like when you told me, I was like, yeah, that makes sense. The other part of me was like, damn.
Ouch.
But also, knowing Lorelai, she probably wasn't swinging just because of what happened, and started swinging because what continued to happen.
We weren't in the room that it happened, so.
Love that song.
Me too.
Love it's become a continuum.
Lotus and Hickory share their Spotify playlists as the ship lowers down.
About to be in the room where it happens.
The ship goes all down until it's about to touch water and then doesn't. And it is like, the best way I could describe it is like when the moon reflects off of water at night and it seems like the water's letting off its own light.
That's amore.
That's more. Yeah, it's just that's this entire area as you guys look out. You can still see into the water. It just has light to it.
hey, Hush, can you do me
Yeah.
a favor real quick?
Yep.
So, I make a minor illusion. This is Maya. She's the princess of Gui. She's a water Ganassi. And I just start describing things about her, and then I close my hand. Can you try and send a message to her so that we don't have to expend all of Alina's strength in just contacting her, please?
I've never met her.
Do you have to only meet her, or is it like
I
someone
have to meet her.
You have
I
to
have to
meet
see
her
her.
for it to happen.
Yes, we've tried this before.
I didn't know that. I
I
I don't know that.
I'm
I
pretty
can
sure we
try.
tried it before and it worked.
Wait,
Oh.
before you try, there's a few other details as well. So, this is likely the case. Archibald had a sketch of a future Maya in which she had a scar over her eye and a flower in her hair. Give me like 20 seconds. Hold on. I pull out my sketchbook. I'll try to start drawing what Archibald had in his sketchbook of Maya.
Make a performance check.
Yeah. I should just like ready himself. Maybe with my mind like this. Maybe I can do it.
Yeah.
I'll try.
Not because like not only have you like been told about Maya, but also you've heard Maya talk out of the spoon. Like you know
Yeah.
how she talks, and
You have sent to people you haven't met before. Just
Yeah.
with
I have
the
not.
descriptions off of everybody.
No, I've never done that. It's always been that you have to meet them. If
says
it was
a creature with which you are familiar. It doesn't
Yeah.
say you have to meet them.
way back, I tried it, and Cry was like, "You haven't met them yet," and I haven't tried yet. I haven't tried since.
Oh,
I've been very
well.
specific on that. That's why I haven't tried descending to Maya.
You know what?
But
Let's
if
keep it
you-
consistent.
If you are allowing me to, I will absolutely.
I mean, you have like a full description and
Yeah.
visual of them, and you've heard them talk several times. I think
Yeah,
that's
that's fine.
familiar enough to try.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll. Hush is playing it off as in the sense of like, he's got an awakened mind now. He's a lot
It's like
better.
you haven't talked to her in person, but like you've been in the room while someone's talked to her on speaker. Like,
Yeah. He like sees the draw. Oh, how was the drawing?
It was an 11.
You're
Yeah,
muted.
I'll just put a scar
You're muted.
on the minor illusion of her cry.
It's a little bit better than your like average work. Like it's roughly what you draw, but then you trimmed up a little places here and there, and you're like, okay, and you like hold it up, and Dolus is like, oh, he holds up the minor illusion. And he adds like a scar near where you drew it.
And the flower, and like her specific hairstyle that she had. I don't remember off the top of my head.
You know,
Tied up.
I'll be honest, I don't know that she has her hair done up in her secret hiding cave
She might.
that she's underground in.
This should be enough.
But,
I'll try.
When in doubt, you could just tap one of our brains and grab a couple memories of her.
Yeah, that's true. I'll try. What do you want me to send to her?
tell her we're at the heart now and ask her how long we should wait. Should we look for the person she's sending, and also who she's sending
You should also clarify that you're with us.
with the
Yeah,
fire.
I was gonna add that in the beginning.
Maybe don't say finest because I don't think we came up with the name finest.
I was
Lotus
just gonna
is
say
fine.
Lotus.
Oh, okay. You're smart.
All right.
I'm gonna try to connect and do this message. Do you want me to make a check?
With everything you have, I'm gonna say we'll let this one fly.
Let's go. I'm a friend of Lotus. We're at the heart. It was where should we go? Who is sending you? Where should we? No, I'm not saying it out
Not
loud.
where should we go?
No, I know.
Just-
I'm keeping
Yeah, got
count of what you'd already said.
Just tell her we're here, and then how long should we wait? Like,
Okay.
how long will it take for this person to get here, and also who is she sending?
Okay. Wait a minute. How long should we wait? Who are you sending?
Hush.
Should we go look? Hush.
Uh,
My name's Hush. I had enough.
Oh,
There you go.
I think Lotus has told Maya about Hush.
Mhm.
Because
Mhm.
she has
Yeah.
mentioned that she's made a friend. Okay.
This is the end.
So-
It's not a. I had enough to him to go. My name's Hush. That's all 25.
you get back. Oh, so you're Hush. Hi. I'm Maya.
Know this.
My uncle Coda is coming to get you. He's the best tracker we have.
Let's go.
Oh, tell Lotus I just cuts off.
Hate you, Maya.
So-
I love you.
Somebody named Coda. He's coming to get us.
Okay, that's good.
She didn't say how long we should wait. And she also said that she had something to tell you, but then she spent a lot of her words introducing herself as Maya and introducing me, or saying that she knew me. Is she good at?
Oh.
She's not good at sending.
No, she's not that good at sending. That's okay.
We get to
I
meet
didn't.
Coda.
I wasn't that good at sending at first either.
I don't know what the
It
fuck
takes
that
a little
is.
bit.
You've met him.
Have I?
Yeah.
You, the player, have, not the character.
I don't remember.
Go watch our one shots.
Yeah, go watch
Oh, it's
Solstice.
Coda.
Solstice 2. In
Ooh,
fact,
it's
everybody
Coda.
but
I
Twink
remember
has
this
met
one.
him.
Uh,
I choose life.
Lotus, make a perception
No
check.
thanks, brother. I choose life.
I choose life.
22, I think. Yeah, 22.
You guys sit there up here and wait for a little bit. Kind of get your bearings, looking out into the water and everything. You see a bunch of creatures like going through it. You see a shark. At one point, as you're sort of going, you do see what we obviously in real life would call a killer whale, but you don't recognize what it is. It's just a weird black and white whale.
Big.
That whale's a panda.
What's a panda?
What's a panda?
The whale's a panda.
Wait, what is that?
It's
Wait,
a
what
whale
is that
panda.
thing?
Roll initiative. No.
It's a killer whale for a reason. It casts fireball.
Wait, Dulles,
panda whale.
can I pinged to Dulles. Dulles, can I have a red roll?
How's it to you?
Thump.
How far away is the killer whale?
Several hundred feet out and of like 10 feet underwater.
Hand it back. Hand it over to Lotus. Here, give it food. I was gonna throw it, but I can't throw that far. What? No! It was for the dotty whale.
The dotty whale.
I'll stick it into
Throw
the
it
astral
here.
calamity. Yeah, and I'll throw the astral calamity.
Just give me a dex check real quick.
You kill the whale.
Astral one.
No!
You
Take
go
it
down
on.
straight in the
Throw
water.
it, and it goes spiraling through the air, and you're like, "Woo! It nailed it!" And then, as it's about
Oh,
to get
it
into the
nailed it.
water, the shark jumps out of the water and
It was a shark.
Yeah.
yeah, they saw a shark a minute ago.
Wow.
She calls
I
him
tried to
back.
kill him.
You call the
I-
spear back, just
I.
but then Lotus. Oh,
oh,
go Dolus.
Never mind. Go.
No, do your flavor.
Oh, I was just gonna say I'll make a new red roll, a little smaller. I'll stick it onto a crossbow bolt, load the bolts, and
wait,
shoot it out.
Guys, can't you guys
Wait.
fly?
What? What am I waiting for?
You,
Did
do you
you
want
not
me
see
to?
what just happened?
Oh yeah, but do you want me to go down there and tell the shark to fuck off?
Yes, I do. I want you to do that. That
Annie,
sounds-
don't
Why-
go down there and
no,
tell the shark to
no,
fuck off.
No
She
more
jumps
bad
in.
decisions today.
Annie just holds her hat and steps off. Just sinks. Everybody's just like,
If I
No,
if
no,
it was if I
because
was
no,
like,
I'll
at this point.
I'll alter self to aquatic adaptation.
let's go.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My body my body adapts to the aquatic environment and I get gills and web feet and fingers.
Yeah.
oh, I don't got those.
You guys watch Annie into the water and you're like, oh no, gosh, she's just gonna walk on the bottom, and then you just hear her just boom really fast off towards the shark.
She's cramping on my style. I'm gonna go get her.
Cramping on my style.
Swim up to a shark.
Classic hush.
I hear there's meat way over there.
How are you telling it this?
I can talk to I can talk to creatures underwater whenever
Yeah.
I go underwater.
Yeah, you can.
Can it understand you?
Yeah.
Holy shit! Yeah,
That's a
Peace
thing.
with mind. You're like, I hear that there's meat over that way, and this shark is just like, what the fuck are you?
Don't worry about it. I'm just here to help.
Swims off, half in panic.
I'll come up.
Wait, Annie, come back.
Okay.
Where's the killer whale?
You come back, and I hand you the bread roll. Can you go give it to that thing in the water that we were trying to
Why don't
feed?
you shoot it?
Why don't you fly it over there?
Yeah.
No, don't. Please don't shoot the.
Shoot it.
What if it's a carnivore?
I don't know what that means.
Don't shoot the animals!
Yes, you
Bolt with
do.
the bread attached goes flying off into the distance.
Yeah.
Twink,
It's gonna
in your
eat the
sleep-
bull.
In your sleep, Twink, there's the muffled out of the ring, the boom of like the crossbow bolt firing, and you in your sleep are just like,
Or no, we're in the bed, on the couch. Hickory, you're like, yes, you do, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I lied.
Joel, let's just make a dex check for me.
Dex check.
Yeah.
16.
Okay. And it goes flying out into the water, and it bump. And then you see the bread bob up, but like the bolt clearly like sank. And then the bread
Okay.
kind of like splits in half because it's wet now, and the bolt like already damaged it, and the bolt probably sinks. And you're sitting. You all sit there for a minute, like. I wonder if anything's gonna. And then just the killer whale just.
Awesome.
That's so cool.
I hope I didn't eat the bull.
Off in the distance, Lotus, as like the water comes down, and you're like, whoa! The rainbow from the water coming down kind of disappears, and you see a longboat coming along in your guys' direction.
This guy rowing.
Oh no! He's fucking gunning it, bro.
I see a guy.
He's stand paddling. He's chill.
I love Coda,
He's
man.
kicking it.
You
Hey,
think
Hush.
that's
Waves.
Coda?
Hush, can you connect to that guy over there?
No.
Okay.
He's way too far.
Do you think how far is it, Crow?
Several hundred.
He's off in the
feet.
distance.
Right now, he's like a quarter of a mile out.
Oh, okay, never
Coming
mind.
your
Did
way.
he see that whale?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure
He
that
doesn't
he's not about to get fucking eaten by a killer whale.
I bring Coda into the main campaign to have him immediately get eaten by a killer whale.
I'd be so sad. Coda's one of my favorites.
He gets closer. He waves like every now and then. Finally comes up. Human, darker tan skin. He's got like tattoos all over. He's got his hair like braided back into these rows. Comes up, just hello.
Hi.
Are you Coda?
I think so. I'm the only Coda I know.
Okay, well, pro tip, Lotus. When we're trying to figure out if somebody is trustworthy, you let them introduce themselves. Because if you ask him, are you Coda? And he's trying to ambush us, even if he's not Coda, he's gonna say yes.
But I'm
So
Coda.
This isn't time for a life lesson. Hi, Coda. I connect.
Every time is the time for
I'm
a
not even
life
asking.
So you're the two Eric
What did you
Kakra.
Hi.
Good to meet you.
Yeah. How's Maya?
Oh, good. Worried about you mostly. And, you know, the whole city on fire, but not much we can do about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Originally, I was gonna roll all the way up to Motala. I take it Kiri had some problems.
Uh-huh.
That's one way to
We
put it.
can call it that.
Ah, he's like that. Don't worry about it.
So is ours.
Huh?
You're like the total opposite of him.
I appreciate that.
Is it Kota or Koda?
Koda. Koda. And he goes, all right, brothers and sisters, you're going to follow me. You don't got to get on the boat if you don't want to. You can take on yours. Don't care.
I want to get on the boat. Over to Coda. I'm gonna in his head. Can I get on your boat?
Oh, he has a moment. Just like, oh,
Yeah, sorry.
which one of you? We're like pointing up. Which one of you? Come on down, little brother.
Hush just jumps into the water,
Oh god.
No, it's okay.
and again, like fast, like his swim speed just.
Clamber up. Just, oh, and I saw
I'm-
you in the water. Points at Annie. Got a couple of fish on the crew.
Oh?
Yeah,
You.
it means you swim fast, sister.
Oh.
Oh, I thought,
All
I
right
thought you meant like,
then.
I thought you meant like literally a fish.
No.
Because I'm not literally a fish. I just
Do
have
you have
gills.
fish on the crew?
Kinda.
No.
I pull down. He seems cool.
Oh, that's useful around here, brother. Come on.
Wait, is it safe for our entire airship to go with you?
Oh, yeah. Don't worry. Got places for you. Come on. And starts rowing.
Lotus.
Oh, yeah. Boat.
Fly down onto to it and land with him. You guys
Go,
start following Coda.
Sit and like start playing with the water and like seeing if I can see fish.
Wait, before we go, Coda, what is this place? Why is it glowing?
Oh, the heart. Well, he starts rowing. You mind if I talk while we go? It'll be faster.
I don't know if I'll be able to hear you from the sky.
I'll
You
translate.
translate. Like down to. Hush.
I got it. I'm the PA system. I don't say that. There's no such thing as a PA system.
I'm the public announcement child.
I have the biggest voice, even though I can't talk. I'll talk to him. I'll tell him everything you say.
And tells you. Legends say Dragonlost formed a long, long time ago. Bahamut made it. Apparently, he wanted a great place for all the peoples to gather. That's why there's so many portals here. The plains are thin, so that anyone can enjoy paradise. The heart is supposed to be the center of the dragon. If you look at it on a map, it's right about the right spot. Lots of magic down there. The water's supposed to be special. I try not to swim in it myself. Generally speaking, if it glows, it doesn't go on Korra.
What kind of special water? Because I know
don't
about
know, I just
special
told you, I
water,
try
and
not
it's
to
not
swim in
good. I'm done swimming in special water.
Water from the elemental plains passes through all of them before it comes out here at the heart. The
Are there
temperature
any-
is perfect. The minerals are perfect. Some say if you catch it on the right day, you can breathe underwater.
Are
Wait,
there any actual dragons in Dragonlost?
Not that I've seen.
None.
Water.
Especially right now.
Question. So if the waters go through the elemental planes before arriving here, how is that being affected by the planes not being okay?
Well, so far the heart hasn't seen anything strange happen, but other parts of Dragonlost have started getting temperamental. The place to the far north we don't go anymore. Used to be a hotspot for portals before some complications. It's a bit of a nightmare now. Of course, there are some of the gates that we know how to use to other planes. They don't work as reliably as they used to. All in all, we haven't seen too much terrible things. You know, a couple creatures from the water plane swimming around. Seen a few things flying through the sky that aren't normal. Saw a griffin a few weeks back.
Huh.
A griffin. I like griffins.
Fire elementals are common. Also,
have
little
any-
methods.
Do you guys get any like aberrations? Any weird, crazy monsters?
Oh, we get lots of weird, crazy things with tentacles, if that's what you mean, little brother.
Just immediately like gets back up and looks at Lotus and just like, oh my god, yes,
It's where I
I
belong.
like this place. I'm here. There's water that lets you breathe underwater and is weird, and then there's tendril monsters. I'm home.
Maybe because the veil is so thin, the world didn't have to punch through like it did everywhere else.
I don't know. I'm just glad it isn't, Goku here.
Harsh, ask him what he means by the North being temperamental.
Yeah, what does that mean? The North being temperamental.
Well, because the lines between the planes are thin here. It's not common, but there's a chance walking around if fate wills it, I guess. You just step into another plane.
Oh. Huh. We're not too uncommon with that, I guess.
It also happens vice versa. That's how these things get out.
If you ever
It
need
used to
somebody,
happen only in certain places around the archipelago. Now it's more and more common by the day.
if you ever need somebody to like look at them and like identify and know what they are, I know a lot about weird things that go bump in the night. I can tell you lots of things.
Oh, appreciate that. Kodo don't know nothing about no crazy.
Hush knows a lot about crazy.
Question. So you said
Yeah.
that there are portals to other planes and stuff. What about like somewhere like the elemental plane of air?
Oh, I know a place that could take you there.
It's working reliably?
I don't think anything's working reliably anymore. Not sure where you wind up, but you'll be in your plane.
Got it. Good to know. How far away is Maya?
Rowing at this speed. An hour.
Another short rest.
I poke Lotus.
Mhm.
I don't know where entirely. I'm not good with these locations, but do you think he might have met Raiden? He was here, technically.
Okay, so I have a dad, right? And he has red hair. And so...
You're the one who I'm looking for the ginger for.
Oh, you've been looking? You were one of
I'm the best
people-
tracker Gui has.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
When Prince Maya put out an all-point bulletin on a redhead with a sword, I began my journey.
Maya said that you guys found him?
Yeah. Guru, yours truly, Korra, saw him on another island. Actually, not too far from Motala, where you were before.
What was he like? Was he okay? Was he... I know he was with cultists, so maybe he's not okay, but like...
He seemed fine. Didn't look worse for the way I wasn't tied up or anything. Korra left, because Korra doesn't mess with crazy.
Okay. Did you see
Inconsistent.
his sword?
Did I see his sword? He had a big sword with him.
Okay. Alright, well, I'm glad
Almost like he's
he's...
compensating for something, but Korra's not gonna say that to the man.
I don't know. What do you mean by that?
I think I know exactly what he means by that.
You'll find out when you're older, sister. Or if you're lucky, you won't find out.
I explain what it means to Lotus because now Hush is smart.
No!
Means he's got a small wiener.
Means he's got small feet. Cool. That's all I wanted to know.
Coda just makes
so that
small
means I
talk
can
with you
take the
guys
minds
as
of
you
all the
go.
children around me.
Yep.
He asks, like, what's going on, what you've been up to. Apparently Maya told him a bunch of stories about you guys up until the Westwood, and then it all, like, drops off with only little bits here and there that he's like, she told me that you told her that you were in you like, stuff like that. Yes, Hush.
Do we have any aquatic happenings as we're going by?
You see a lot of you don't see anything with tentacles.
Oh no, I'm not looking for. I'm looking for cool little fish.
I mean, you see plenty of weird fish swim past, bright and colorful ones and stuff.
Does the dotty whale come about?
The dotty whale does not come back.
Dang! I don't know why I just censored myself, but my whole brain was just like, damn it! And I was like, dang!
Can I start reading my book of demonic magic?
Yeah, you can. I forgot that you stole that.
What? Where did you
Yeah.
steal that from?
When we were,
The
Oh,
burning
it's a
library near the dragons.
yeah,
It was on the floor.
Oh, Awesome.
Yeah.
That's such a thing to drop on us.
Can I read my book about demonic magic that I stole?
You guys, you're sitting there following him for a while. You're like, several times you're like, are we sure we should bring the whole ship? Like, she says she's just in a cave and like blah 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 blah. And then at one point, again, you like round off one of these hills of these islands, and he starts pivoting his longboat to the side, and you guys see it start to loom up out. It's a cave, technically. You see a massive opening, like just a chunk out of this hill ahead, this island ahead of you, and inside this like cave that is half of this mountain is a bunch of structures and stuff built up, and longboats and everything, so your ship can like park. And unless you are right in front of it, you would not be able to see this tucked away here in this like crevasse.
Huh.
I forgot one thing.
Yes, what'd you forget?
I was gonna ask, have Coda like pointed out and told Hush which fish are what, so that Hush has a better understanding
he
of
would
fish?
start telling you. He also, if you asked about the dotty whale, he would explain that it's a killer whale, an
Cool.
orca.
I can mark more things down on what Hush now keeps in his brain. An orca. I like dotty whale better.
As you guys are coming up, you're just like, oh my gosh, we're finally gonna like have a place to rest. And Lotus, almost as an antithesis to how last session ended with you seeing the Nameless and being filled with dread, you watch as down one of these scaffolds you see Maya come just sprinting down, waving excitedly at everyone on the ship. And she seems happy and chipper, and I mean, she's got one big scar now across her face and sort of a dullness in that eye. And she's got her hair done up in a nice little braid with a flower. And she looks exactly like that sketch Archibald drew as she comes running out to greet you all. And that is where we're going to end our session today.
No.
I want to give her a hug.
Come on, Crow, let us have
No.
this.
You can fly up and give her a hug as the session ends.
Yeah!
Thank you all so much for watching that
fun session.
doozy of an episode of
That was
Starlost.
awesome.
So
Bro, I
much
started
happened.
the session getting yelled at. My patron gives zero shits about me. That was lit.
Sorry.
That was awesome.
Oh gosh, that was. I hope everybody enjoyed watching it. I hope that you guys stick around. If you want to support us, as always, you can do it by doing the usual like comments and likes and stuff. But if you want to support us a bit more so we can pay our lovely editor Marcy and she can continue to eat, you can go check out the links below for our affiliate code for Dice Goblin, or you can check out our Ko-fi where you can support us directly and get all sorts of cool rewards. But for now, we will see you next Monday. Bye-bye.